Welcome to Towers and Gods. It is great to see you this fine evening. People watching, whether it's live or VOD, even the wonderful cast people here on the screen. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, this is a D&D Tower of God series. We're on episode 140. We're on the 99th floor, and things are about to get a little crazy. Today, I'm joined by our wonderful cast members. We have Milios as Brack Bronson.
Do yourselves a favor. Love thyself. Self-care is important. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Are your hands clean? Did you wash your nasty hands after you got out of the bathroom? Are you drinking water? Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. At least 2 bottles a day. Because we know you're not going to drink a liter of bottle. No. Get yourself 2 50-milliliter bottles and have a good day. You know?
Wow, great advice. Thank you so much, Milios. You probably saved someone out there. There was someone that resonated with who didn't wash their hands. That is disgusting.
And wash your hands.
Wise advice indeed. Next we have Isaiah's Kunjong say.
Kunjong giggles.
Yeah.
I just love that you were like, you saved someone's life, and then you went to the thing about washing hands and not drinking water, which is obviously the thing that might actually save a life.
I think washing your hands could save lives too.
It very well could.
I think the harm from that is a lot more not immediate than not drinking water. Let me just say that. But you got it.
Fair enough. But we'll go with both. Why not both?
Of course. What's going on, gang? How y'all doing? I'm excited for a dope episode. We're gonna get into some combat and gonna rack up some more W's. You know, gotta build that rep, bro. Gotta build that tower rep. You know, that's like half your strength in the tower, right? Is rep. You know, people see you and they're like, yo, don't fuck that team, bro. You know what they did? That's right. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
You're looking to build up your reputation of
damn straight.
Of how many?
No. It's all. Our rep is already there, Joe. I want it higher, bro. I want it higher.
We're reputation farming, for lack of a better term.
Right.
Exactly. Bro.
All right. Fair enough. Well, we'll see if that's successful today. We have Hannah as Ha Eden.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I don't really have any wise words of wisdom like Milios did. I am not necessarily aura farming like Jong might be attempting to via stacking bodies. But I'm just here for a good time, and Rolly's betrayed me. I rolled a natural 1, so today's gonna go great. Oh yes, it's gonna go great. So buckle in, chat. Here we go.
Buckle up. It's about to get a little crazy, but I have faith that it's gonna be okay. We just gotta believe.
Right.
And of course, well, we're welcoming back for the second episode. We missed him. We love him. You know him. You love him. You missed him. It's Sunwoo as Lopo Biawoo.
If you didn't miss me, I really don't care. But I love you anyway. I have nothing to say. Milios really covered the bases there. Just, you know what? You might also die if you don't read the Yurek Bazino side story. So do that if you have.
Saying, dude, it's peak. It's so good. Thank you, Will. Appreciate you. All right. Well, if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Bonehead. Hi. I never do that. I just kind of.
That's true. You don't introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm just a guy.
It's only been 140 episodes. It's okay.
On your channel, so I'm going to assume anybody who watches episodes knows who the hell you are.
There's someone who's watched 140 episodes and they're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? He's never said who he is. I'm just an entity that exists solely to help run this story. So it's good to meet you all. But yeah, we have some people here in the chat. I want to shout out, particularly, Captain Save a Hobo for the membership. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
We also have Master Gold with the 1999 super chat. Zelda fact: in Wind Waker, after beating Phantom Ganon, you get a closer look at his sword and see Hyrulean written on it. And when translated, it reads Zabora Gabora. These are the blacksmiths who upgrade your sword in Majora's Mask. Whoa. That's pretty sick. Does that mean they end up making Ganon's sword in Wind Waker? There's like a connection there? Whoa. That's pretty sick.
Ganon could have bullied them.
He could force them to.
Like Ganon activity.
That's dark.
Ganon was like, hey, look, yo. I got this prime opportunity for you. Make this weapon for me, I won't kill your family. How about
Yeah.
that? The best
No.
opportunity.
Gamora, no! I mean, that seems right. That seems right. Thank you, Gold. Did not know that. I'm a big Majora's Mask fan. Appreciate you. Oh my God, what is happening? Something happened in the chat. Let me go see what happened.
We got gifted.
We got gifted. Well, first of all, DQ Senpai, also thank you for the membership. Enjoy your emotes. Yeah. But then we have Too Easy, Too Breezy with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That is awesome. 10 people just got a bunch of gifted memberships, including Too Easy, Too Breezy themselves. So thank you. yeah, gifted themselves a membership. That's kind of crazy. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Really, really appreciate that. Enjoy the emojis, the Towers and Gods emojis. Okay, y'all. Listen,
Great.
I think it's time we buckle up because last episode we had some dream shenanigans. Everybody got to practice their ultimate fate abilities, what could happen if they achieve their full potential. They got to have some productive conversations with their bishops, which was pretty great. You know, I would say, Brack being an outlier, of course, as he usually is. You know, hopefully Cecil will get to chat with Nessie someday. But aside from that, things went well until, as they were leaving the dream, Eurasia Y showed up. Eurasia Y showed up to ruin Alphid's mind for some reason, while at the same time...
Brack's day.
And Brack's day, which is arguably more important. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who cares about Alphid?
Right. Brack.
On the other hand,
We gotta, yeah, absolutely. So that's happening at the exact same time as the Jahad Strike Force mounting their assault on the cave. Now, you all did choose the cave over the other location, meaning your defenses are fortified. However, you also learned last episode that their leader, Captain Boxu, is indeed a secret ranker, and apparently hides that fact until necessary. So, you have a ranker on your side in Gabriel. You've got Captain Boxu on the enemy side. You've got Shion and Shiro, who finally had their first real conversation last episode. We'll see where that goes today. Last we checked, we had Zhang and Wu, who elected to go outside and go fight the Strike Force. And we had Brack and Fluxvalk elect to stay in the dream. Now, Eden, did we officially determine whether Eden would stay in the dream last episode, or what do you think Eden is going to be doing here?
we did not
Okay.
fully cement where the party's going to be, but logistically
Okay.
it makes sense that we have 2 PCs on the outside, 2 PCs on the inside, so
Okay.
she's going to be staying on the inside for now. So
Fair enough. Okay, so there you have it,
Brack.
folks.
We can do it,
Yeah.
right?
This man is not leaving this dream alive. We're turning him into a vegetable.
I like that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Well, I guess we will see where it goes. I want to look for one thing real quick. So if the cast has any other comments they'd like to make, now is the time.
If you ever seen Sandman and you watch Lucifer versus Dream, that's what I'm about to turn this fight into.
Okay. Well, hey, you got a demonic archangel on your side, so she can use all of her powers.
The Archangel did not win, so stay behind me.
Oh. As you can tell, Chad, I have not seen Sandman.
Same.
I'm trying to be helpful, but
I've got
I'm
no
in
idea.
danger. I'm coming outside, please.
I have no idea what that's about, but I'm sure it's good.
Neither.
I'm sure it's
neither.
all good.
Well,
Okay.
it's a Eurasia. Eden's got beef with Eurasias, so.
What? All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's frickin'
All right.
do this. Picking up where we left off. Cut the music. All right. So
Cue the
we're
dark
gonna-
wind.
That's not a bad idea. I actually think I'm gonna play something a little more intense, though. You know, we're not.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
save
okay.
Dark Wind for later.
All right,
you know what I
all right,
mean?
all right,
Dark
all right.
Wind is one of those things that we bring it out when
So
absolutely
are you gonna play
necessary.
camping music because it's intense?
No.
Get
Okay, I'm kicking Hannah from the call. Give me one sec. No, I'm just,
Okay, goodbye.
I'm just, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I tried to make a laugh.
That was a funny. You did a funny.
Did I?
You did. You did
No
do a
one
funny.
reacted.
I mean,
By the way, your
It's
headphones are
maybe
bleeding
the-
massively. So you might
my
have to turn-
headphones are bleeding.
Yes, they are.
As in,
hear
you
myself.
can. Oh, I know how to
can hear
fix that.
myself when I talk. Okay.
I know how to fix that. Y'all, give me one
Yay.
sec. Boom. I am
Not
erased
that I
from
don't
the
like
universe.
to listen to myself, professional yapper here, but
Right.
just
Okay.
for the quality of the stream.
I'm erasing everybody. Just don't worry about it. I need to go to my settings and just kind of turn on
Goodbye,
input
everyone.
sensitivity.
We are now disembodied
Easy,
voices.
we've been banished.
Boom.
Disembodied voices.
Boom.
Oh, I'm the first
boom,
one back.
Boom.
Woo!
And then boom. Sorry about that, y'all. We're good now. And
Yeah.
I guess we'll go
I
ahead.
can still hear myself.
You can still hear yourself.
Yes, I can.
That is not me. That is you. Because
Mm?
my bubble doesn't appear on Discord. Look,
Your
talk to
bubble is.
No. Talk to yourself.
I'm talking to myself, and I can see your thing.
It's not lighting up on mine.
It's not letting up on my end.
I don't see it either.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. I don't know.
I'm just.
It's not your fault. It's just weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess echoes for Hannah.
It was at first though.
Yeah, at first I had the
Okay.
Hannah, maybe quit and then rejoin because I did change the setting and maybe it just didn't update for you for some reason.
Goodbye, chat.
Okay. No. Is it
Let's
better?
get down to business.
Oh.
I don't hear it for now. but we'll see how it
Okay,
goes.
huge.
Okay.
Turn it off and turn
Look.
it on. Classic.
Might have been
Chat.
a network issue right there.
Yeah.
Chat. It has been a tech stressful week for
Oh
me.
no.
So this doesn't surprise me at
It's-
this
yeah,
point.
yeah,
that
yeah.
there's gonna be issues. There's yep.
Hmm.
I didn't have the internet when I tried to join the call earlier, so it's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Brandon
Milios.
Sanderson.
Oh, Milios.
We got
I've
the
been
Brandon
recommended to
Sanderson.
read that
Me
by
too.
lots of people.
Me
You're going to
too.
make lots of people very happy.
Okay, focus up, people. We got an episode to run. All right, so we're gonna start. Don't apologize. Woo, you said nothing that whole time. All right, so we're starting. We're starting at the outside. So Zhong and Wu, you elected to leave, and you are you're kind of it's hazy a little bit as you wake up. Zhong, you're more used to the sensation. Wu, not so much. But eventually, you both awaken inside of the cave, and you see that everybody is scurrying around. Combat hasn't begun yet. However, clearly they are kind of setting up for the impending combat. You look at the end of the cave, you can see that the room you're in, it kind of files into a thinner line and then opens up into a smaller room where the entrance is located. And you can see that Brack's barrier is still active. Nothing seems to be touching it yet. You notice that the other NPC characters are all prepping. Leonida is there. It looks like she didn't even move from when you guys entered the dream. She's still locked on, kind of sitting in her little turret seat, just kind of, moving it around, ready to fire at a moment's notice. And the other person standing at the front of the room is Gabriel. Now, this is in fact, I'll play Dark Wind for this. I think this is a good, Dark Wind moment to combine with the music. The double whammy, because this, even though it's a cave, Gabriel is standing there and his cloak is waving in the wind, very much like he's ready to be a badass or whatever in this upcoming fight. So that's Gabriel's current status, and the other NPCs are resuming their positions based on their position. So Victor's being okay. That's really loud. Let me turn. Gabriel, you had your aura farming moment. Get out of here. So Victor, for example, is off in the back, and he has his spears ready to go. He's kind of sharpening them, cleaning them, electricity crackling, ready to do his job as a spear bearer. Shion taking a position near the front alongside Hugo. Now, you don't see Ace, you don't see Alphid. In fact, you don't even see the other people sleeping. They all seem to be hidden inside of a lighthouse. So Eden, Brack, Fluxfalk, Alphid, and even Dal'Era are currently not visible. But Hugo is near the front as a fisherman, Leaf in the back, kind of silently checking the Shinsu to see if any of her traps are being activated. So, Zhong and Wu, what do you do?
Take the lead on this one. You heard?
Yeah, John is just gonna, stay right where the hell he is, bro.
Just kind of stand there waiting?
Just wait, bro.
All right, I'm going to move you all to a new Roll20 map. to kind of demonstrate. I did get one thing wrong. Dal'Era is visible. She's just at the back of the cave by herself. While the other people who are sleeping are not visible, including Ace, of course. Okay. So, Shion is going to go over to you, Jong, for a moment here. And in fact, I can show it on screen here. That is a screen. What happened over here?
Now Jong Zora farming.
What even happened here? What the heck? It's a disaster.
Chaos.
Yeah, chaos.
Ace is here.
Oh, yeah, let's get rid of that. Bye. Miss Yuruka. Let me get rid of this and then move that here. Hannah, let me decrease your size a little bit.
Nani.
There we go. That's looking a little more manageable, I think. So you can kind of see the layout of the cave here. Percy's there. You know, I didn't. You know, Percy's ready to go. Gabriel and Leonidas standing side by side. So yeah, Shion will approach you, Jong, and say, "You heard Victor?"
I mean, no, because I think we were in the dream world, so we wouldn't have heard him.
So
right?
the last episode ended with you all kind of about to leave, and Victor, you could hear Victor's voice kind of fading, you know, lightly, kind of not fully clear, but you could still hear him say, "Hey guys, Strike Force is attacking us." That's how you learned that the Strike Force.
Oh, okay.
Was
I
here.
thought. Yes, then yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just to clear that up.
I thought it was like something specific. Not
Gotcha.
just we're about to fight.
Yeah. She's asking as if, like, you know, assuming that that's why, you know, you're.
Yeah. Well, I'll say that, like, after coming out of the dream world,
Yeah.
he hasn't like said anything different or odd, but there is
Okay.
something about just his presence that like feels,
Right.
I will say, particularly hostile, like
Let's play
aggressive.
let's play that Dark Wind again.
Ooh yeah, give me that dark wind.
Sick.
And you can see like his eyes are just trained on the door, like he is just waiting for
Yeah.
whatever's about to happen to happen.
Okay. She, you can tell that she knows you well enough to know that, like, there's something a little different, but clearly bigger priorities, and she's not going to get into a full conversation, so she will kind of walk forward and take a spot next to Hugo as the two of them are a few feet behind Gabriel and Leonida. Gabriel stands there and without turning around says, "Is everything all right in the dream?" You succeeded, I assume. Speak, please. This is important.
Oh.
Who do you think he's talking to? Okay, he finally does turn around and he's like, "What?"
The problem
Don't
is,
do this to my guy,
I genuinely, when Gabriel speaks, I genuinely don't hear him. So I'm not even. I mean that with all my heart. I'm
Thanks.
sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
That's so funny because I was like, well, surely Wu's gonna say something.
No, I mean I said the same thing last episode. Like I don't like he's like wah 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 wah. I don't really. He said
Charlie
something.
Brown to Matt each other. That's great.
No, we can't rely on them right now, Gabriel. I don't know what you want. You're supposed to be a bishop, correct? What do you need them for exactly?
The mission was to ensure that Alphid's consciousness was restored.
And it's almost done. You can trust them. Let's deal with things out here and buy them some time.
All right. He clearly agrees with your focus of attention and doesn't question you any further. But Percy does... You can tell that Percy does give you a side glance, as if to say maybe he can tell that not everything is as it should be. But all he'll say is, "Anybody want an energy bar before the combat?"
I love you, Percy, but no.
Victor raises his hand. Percy tosses him one. Bites into
Of
it.
course he's hungry. Always hungry, aren't you, Victor?
Woo. He chuckles. After this combat is done, I'll give you a lesson in how energy works in the human body and why it's necessary for sustenance. But until then, watch and learn.
Make me a meal. Let's see if you've improved.
Hold up a damn minute! The minute Eden's gone, and the minute Wu comes back, Victor puts the moves on Wu.
No, it's not moves. I gotta. Everything I say is interpreted as hitting on somebody. I should just stop talking at this point.
Hold on. I didn't interpret it that way. I did not interpret it that way.
Thank you, Wu.
He really was just saying. You know what? Never mind. Now that I'm thinking it, I don't like
bro,
it.
I'm sorry. I don't want to hit Joe with attacks every time, but that was wild. That was mad crazy with the way that came out. That was crazy.
Just assume that I'm not making any dirty jokes. Or
no. We know you're not.
Yeah, we know you're not naturally, but that doesn't change how it sounds.
All right. Well, he either way, he kind of snaps his neck, cracks his knuckles. He basically like swallows the whole thing in one bite, and
I think get any better.
He's ready.
It's okay. Keep going. Sorry.
Anything I say, anything. All right. And everyone just in silent anticipation. Hugo communicates that the people who are sleeping and Ace are located in Leonida's lighthouses. They're currently at the back of the cave near Dal Era. So if you look at my screen, you see Dal Era, you see these faded figures. They are located in various lighthouses around Dal Era. However, these lighthouses are not visible. They are currently invisible. So if someone was to enter the cave, they would not be able to see these lighthouses. Are there any questions about the layout of everything before we begin? Perfect.
Good.
All right. So, as you stand there waiting, a lone figure walks up to the barrier, to the cave. Step, step, step. First, you see his silhouette. And then you see his white mustache and white pointy beard as he walks forward into view. You see Corin clasping his dragon greatsword, and he slides it out of the sheath, pulling it into his hand as he looks the barrier up and down. He gives the greatsword a couple of twirls, a couple of little whoop, whoop, and he grasps it with both hands. And then, flash, boom, he slashes it into the screen, bounces back. Boom, he slashes into again, bounces back. And then, continuously, slash, 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 as he drives the sword into the barrier. Now, Brack, this is your barrier. Is there anything I should know about the quality of the barrier, how it works? If people are on the inside, are they able to, like, attack from inside? Give me the details on this thing, if you would.
Treat it like obsidian. So very hard.
Okay.
And let's just say when he shatters it, he gets a surprise. Because the barrier bites back.
So it has like a reaction.
I don't want to explain it just yet. What happens?
Okay.
Wait until later episodes for like that to.
Oh,
that to
okay.
happen.
You don't want to give the full detail.
But pretty much have him roll dexterity.
Yeah. I'm with you. So as he finally breaks through the barrier, I'm sorry. He rolled a 19.
Okay.
It's gonna be. So he's in the he's in the 20s.
Yeah. He beats it. So no effect.
So as whatever was about to happen to him, which we're keeping kind of vague. Listen, the cave is dark. It's kind of something happens to the barrier, and but he's able to kind of spin the sword around and block whatever is incoming. And immediately, Leonida starts firing bullets at Corin. He starts blocking with his greatsword. The way he moves it, it makes it look like a toothpick. How easy it is for him to swing this sword. So if we look at our Roll20 screen here, this would be roughly the situation. Where's he at? Boom. He is now, Corin has made it into the entrance of the cave. I'll give you all a second if you wish to make any moves. Okay. So, at this point, if you look on my screen here, I didn't do this. I thought about doing this. I thought it'd be kind of nice, but adding like a couple little bubbles as if to say like, dream. Because if you look over at the right, we got the dream. We got Eden, Fluxvalk, and Brack. That was good. Facing off, and you can see again this outstretched grin, and it just spans from, you know, across the horizon of this void, and it's opened in like this cheeky little grin, as you know, and it's like this little, you can hear the breathing and the giggles, and it's unsettling, you know, it's unsettling. I'll pass it over to you three.
Beautiful. Hold up. Before I do what I'm about to do, Joe, I
Yes,
just
sir.
got one question. Can I attack? Do you have a monologue form or anything? Or can I attack? And one thing I also
what do you mean monologue? Yeah?
I'm just saying, and the one thing I want you to remember,
Yes.
Brack is God in this realm, so
He
can I attack?
There is a rival god that is trying to intervene. Of course you can.
That's cool.
Of course you can. Yes, you can attack.
So Brack is going to seal Eden. Not necessarily seal, but put her in a protective layer of a shield. That's like a supermassive black hole. So anything that tries to attack it, it gets sucked in and squished to bits.
Oh,
Okay.
Right?
all right.
So she can move towards something too. Do whatever she want with it. But he's going to put her in something like that.
Okay.
And then after that, Brack is going to conjure up a solar flare. I'm not talking Tien Shinhan. I'm not talking Goku. I'm not talking Chaozu.
Okay.
I'm talking goddamn sun blowing up in his face.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. You want to blow up a sun in his face.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to have you roll with advantage because you are correct. This is your dream. And so you have a certain kind of mastery over the things you want to do. But I'm going to have you roll religion with advantage.
Religion. All right. I'm banishing
Say
this
your
man
prayers, Brack.
to demonic realms.
Yep.
Hold up. Advantage. Do that.
Pick a god and pray.
I can't see. I can't
11.
Get this off. How the hell? Hold up. Is it because I closed out of it?
You good? What is happening? What is happening over there? You okay?
We're just having some technical hiccups. It's fine. It's the bubbles from the
Yep.
Candyland.
Maximize and not
Yes,
accidentally
indeed.
close.
That happens.
I hate that.
Yep.
I do that all the time.
It's
It's the
awful.
most frustrating thing. And you gotta
Yep.
restore your tabs.
It sucks.
There we go. All right, whatever.
11.
Oh, now I want to roll bad. Okay.
So, it still happens. Like, it's not like it's like a weak explosion or something. It is. And, so much that Fluxvalk kind of like covers her eyes and, has to kind of, as a shadowy kind of figure, it doesn't exactly go well. But the explosion happens. But when the kind of flare settles, the grin is unchanging, and you just hear
Brack does it again. Bump that grin. Bump that laugh.
Do
We're
it
doing
again.
it again.
Roll religion.
Again.
Do it again. Let's see. What do we got?
We're gonna
Give it
keep-
to.
Well, we ain't
See,
gonna
now I'm self-conscious about everything I say.
Don't
what you've all
be,
done.
don't be. It's
Look what
just
you've all
specifically
done.
with Vic. It's just specifically
What is
with
these
Victor.
rolls? What is
There.
going on? What is this? Why Brack get religion? Like,
That is
what's
an
going on?
8. Brack has not been saying his prayers.
Your God is why now, Brad.
Unbelievable.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The second explosion, you suddenly see a giant, like Master Hand from like Smash Bros. Or something, like a giant hand kind of reach out and like grab it, and then flick it over to you.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
that's kind of poetic too, because Master Hand really would do something like that.
So if Eden has this black hole shield,
Right.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
she'll jump in front of Brack because she'll be able to
Ah.
absorb and not have any ill effects, right?
Yes, good
That's
point.
how
Okay.
supermass black holes work.
All right, so she'll dart over there with her wings and just swink, grab it and you know?
Yeah.
Take it in.
I will say that while this is happening, kind of like as a passive effect, right? You can tell that he is just playing and it kind of like doesn't really care, because as time goes on, the face of Alphid remains frozen, and the little cracks that you kind of see within the lens of this world continue to kind of crack as time goes on, passively. Fluxvox says, "Leave this to me, Brack." And then her eyes go red, and you've never really seen it fully because she's kind of gone off and done her own thing, you know, usually. But her whole body starts becoming, instead of her hiding in the shadow, it's like the opposite. Like the shadow hides, like with her, right, and starts kind of like coating her body, and she just grows bigger and bigger until she herself almost like is starting to rival him in sense of like how big she's growing, and she swings this massive scythe towards him. I'm gonna have her roll religion. 18 plus a bunch of modifiers. So yes, sir. This does appear to be fairly successful, as both of these giant kind of figures are going head to head inside the dream. But you hear the demonic voice say, "Someone needs to help Alphid."
So Eden will like quick look over, like I'd say like half of her face at this point. Very Evan Kell-esque, but like half of it's like demonic angel, half of it's Eden.
Sick.
She's gonna look over and like is Alphid still like on the ground, like scared, or like?
Yeah. So I would say that she's like sitting on the ground, almost maybe like almost kneeling, and her eyes are wide and she isn't moving. It's just like her eyes are huge, her expression is straight faced, but clearly she isn't in control of her body anymore, and it's almost like she's watching something that she is unable to look away from.
Got it. So Eden is going to fly over to her and like wrap her wings around her to cover her.
Okay.
And then with whatever the black hole's shield thing is, she's gonna try to like manipulate that to like block or absorb whatever is like being like telekinetically, or being put into her brain to try to like stop it from happening, and like using her wings to block whatever else could be like incoming in her way. And she's gonna put like one of her, she's gonna put her human hand on her face and just be like, "Alphid, what you're seeing isn't real. You gotta come back."
There's not an immediate response. Can I have you roll religion for me?
Oh no. Oh gosh.
We're getting our use out of this skill in this campaign, that's for sure.
No kidding. Went from 0 to 60 here.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4.
10. Oh, 4, right. No advantage.
Yeah.
4. Unfortunately, your words do not have an impact. It appears that the fracturing does not slow down. You then hear the giggle again.
Can Eden do another attack?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. He does not
so
care.
she's gonna be a little pissed off in this moment.
Okay.
And like the demon side is gonna like flick to him.
Yeah.
And she's going to send not a lava tornado, but she's going to basically like create like magma spears. Like, Brack, how many can I create? How many can I create? Oh,
how many,
Brack?
Brack?
How many?
I want to say you could combine them with the black hole. They could be like a funnel. So if you want, you could throw them through the black hole and make it create as many as you want.
Beautiful, beautiful. She'll create like 6 and do as Brack prescribed. So it'll be like, I'll just for balancing purposes, she'll shoot like 20 or so.
Sure. No, I think that works. It's
and
all very
basically
dreamlike.
You'll see like the tips of the spears, like obviously they're pointed.
Yeah.
But you're gonna see that they're like the whole spear in and of themselves, obviously with magma, like there's like pulsing light going through them.
Okay.
And they will explode on impact. So tell me what to roll.
I'm gonna be honest. This one's gonna be religion too, but I'll give you advantage on this one because you've been practicing this with Dante and all the other factors at play with you kind of experiencing this power that you're not able to achieve on the outside.
Okay.
We really getting our money's worth with religion. Oh, that's
What I'm
Okay,
saying, bro.
16.
16.
We'll
So
take
you-
it.
Boom, boom, boom. You begin firing off these lava tornadoes. You can almost hear Dante being like, yeah.
Or spears.
Let's go. Sorry, the spears.
No, you're good, you're good.
The spears. But still, same applies. And pew, 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 they begin flying into the dream figure. Now, at this point, the smirk kind of straightens a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear him say, "You don't seriously expect me to let her live, do you?" One of the ones responsible for what happened that day. Someone who isn't worthy of our power. Stolen power. You would know, wouldn't you, Brack? You're one of us.
I've never stolen a thing a day in my life. And I don't know her like that. But I don't like you.
So you would choose her over us.
I don't know you. I don't know those other people. God dang it.
But you don't know her either. Why choose her over us?
Because
the people
they're giving me an airship.
Valid.
You didn't sign the
Hey,
deed.
yo.
You
Hey,
didn't
yo,
get
he
a 7% interest
Yo,
rate.
he can't
Shove.
compete with Moneybags Bronson, bro. He can't compete.
No, you can't.
can't,
Monopoly
bro,
money.
that's
Brad has to have a top hat in his and a monocle in his next art. I like.
Hey,
It's getting
Peanut.
too real.
Oh my god. Now it's an active like frown, right? Across the void.
Damn straight.
You really don't remember, do you? Who you
No,
really
fat
are.
clown.
Tell me. Who are you? Bronson.
The name is Brack Bronson. Capital B's on both. Add another B in the middle for kicking your butt. And with this, and Brack just gets close up on the smile, and he places his hand there.
Uh-huh.
He tries to disintegrate him.
Ah,
Like,
okay,
banish
okay.
him from the world.
Okay. We're going for the ultimate banishment here. I was gonna say something, but it's probably spoilers for things. Okay.
Nah. Go ahead. Speak your truth, man.
Nani?
No. It's spoil. I know people are watching who this would be a spoiler for, so I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Expedition? I don't know. I'll just say that. I don't know. I get what you're trying to go for.
Oh, it'd be a spoiler for me. My
Yeah,
bad.
I'm not saying.
Nah,
Yeah,
don't
I'm not
speak
saying
your
it. I'm not
truth.
saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
I know what
Hold
you were
that.
gonna say.
Yes,
That's
I'm not
absolutely
saying anything else.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
All right.
absolutely Can I say that?
Okay. I'm not. 15. All right.
Okay.
So you walk up, you say with your hand, and you place it there, and then kind of like try to force him out of the world, right?
Yeah, it's like banishment. Like,
Okay.
wake up, stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I roll instead, or in response.
oh,
Oh!
of course you did. Of course
Boom!
you
He
did.
bounces you back without even needing the advantage. Bounces you back. And then the laughing continues as Alphid's psyche continues to crack. Fluxvolk, boom, 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 is striking as much as she can.
Can Eden try something?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll cut
Eden
back to outside after this.
Okay. So Eden, seeing that Brack had a really good idea, but she can't quite do all of that fancy business that Brack can do.
Right.
She is going to. You're gonna see like, from both of her hands, this like wall of fire, like, come up, and she's going to send it at him at the smile to incinerate it. So
Ooh.
she's doing her own type of disintegration
Yes.
via fire. So very,
Okay.
very. I mean, think gusting fire stuff that we've
Ooh.
seen recently. So
Yeah.
similar to that. So
I like it. Okay,
which
okay.
is ironic, isn't it?
It's a little ironic, a little bit.
Don't you think?
I asked them to do it for you, you know, because you got that black hole. And
I do.
Black holes, they kind of suck in everything, including time. They distort
Yeah.
time. By the time it get over to them, it's massive. So
Oh, I
that's
see.
what I say.
Okay.
Like, the attack is way
Okay.
bigger than what you
Right.
sent out.
Yeah.
That's
yep,
badass.
Okay.
Roll
All
religion
right.
with advantage for me.
Okay. Come on. No.
A 14.
Not high enough.
Boom! It runs into the wall. And like, listen, the three of you are. It's enough that like He is no longer giggling and laughing. And he even kind of, you spent too much time in here. Your companions. Aren't you worried that if they spend too much time here, they'll take over the dream too?
No, I don't even care about this place. It's not my dream. I'm just borrowing it.
You have no respect for where you came from. Maybe they were right about you. Maybe we should give up on you.
Looky here. I don't know you. You can give up on me all you want. The only thing that Double B respects is his family and his money. And you're neither.
Then it looks like I'll have to get serious. Something like
Thought
that.
you were.
So cutting back to the outside, let me play a track here to start us off. Okay, I need Jong and Woo to roll that initiative, please.
Figured that was coming.
Oh, actually, before you do though, let's pull up that turn order. Let's clear that turn order. How do I?
I gotta click on initiative first, right? I'm out of practice.
What's
So you're supposed to no. Okay. You're supposed to click on your token if we're gonna have it on screen. Yeah, it's fine.
On the page, right?
I'm actually kind of remove all turns. Clear. There we go. So yeah, you're supposed to click on your token. You can do it roll again, Woo, if you want.
Okay.
You click on your token and then you roll initiative, and then it should.
Right.
It
can
should
you
count.
click on the word initiative on your sheet here?
Yep.
Right?
After you click your token,
Okay.
it should work. Let's if everything is as it should be. Otherwise, we can custom add them.
I clicked on my token.
Yep.
The
The only problem is I did give you a different token, so it might not work for you. But
I feel like it's acting weird.
Okay.
But whatever.
Hey, it worked.
It's fine.
No, it worked.
18 and then a 6. All right. So the way I'm gonna do this, so we're experimenting, right? We're leading up to future endeavors, and so this is one combat where I'm gonna kind of slightly experiment because of how many people are involved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to roll for the groups. Okay, so I'm going to roll for the Aesir NPCs, the Recall NPCs, and then the Strike Force. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? No vetoes
Like
on that?
saying as one number for
Yes.
each of the groups?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds
Yes.
way better.
It's just a lot easier to
It's
manage.
a nice way to streamline it.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so I'll start with the Strike Force. That is a 13 for them. Let me kind of work out the logistics here. We got the Recall NPCs with a natural 20. Shout out to the Recall NPCs putting in work. And then the Aesir NPCs with a 5. Cool. So we all know who's putting in the work. Let's put it that way. We have the Recall, so we'll put Recall here with a 20. We have Aesir, and we have the Strike Force. Beautiful. All right. 20, and then Aesir with a 5, and then Strike Force with a 13. The modifiers don't matter, so for this particular instance, so we're going to leave it at that. All right. So the first people to make their move are going to be the 4 Recall NPCs. So initially, Shiona's going to run up. There's a couple boxes here. This is what this signifies on the screen. We got a couple boxes, and we have a little rock over here. So she's going to run up behind this box. You can tell that she's biding her time, so she's not going to do anything immediately. Leaf is going to join her kind of behind this box. What Leaf is going to do is she's going to begin to kind of swirl her hands around. Let me roll for her here. Okay. Hugo is going to kind of walk forward next to Percy here, but he's not, he's kind of out in the open. But Victor is going to jump into the air, his spear crackling with electricity, and boom, fire it towards Corin. But unfortunately, Corin swings his sword, and the lightning spear is reflected out of the cave. Victor snaps his finger.
Bolt never lands.
That wasn't a Set's bolt, though. It was a normal spear attack. So don't you worry. He's saving that. That is true, though. This is not a great track record. He lands back onto the ground after kind of like leaping up into the air and looks over at Woo because it's Woo. Woo, it's your turn.
Yo, John. Wait, did she move back to do this, or was she just in the Leaf?
Leaf is in front of the box. Behind the box,
Right.
I should say.
She moved like over to the box. Okay.
She
okay,
did.
okay.
She did.
All right, Jung. Based on the plan, I'll stay here. Victor. who do
Yes,
you
sir.
think You're gonna.
Who am I gonna take? I'll take on anybody. Whoever's in my line of sight. How about that?
Oh, I see the one that's in front of you. Can you, since they're, I need to understand like who is who.
Okay.
Specific.
Yep, you weren't here for a lot of the episodes too, so I can kind of break it down.
They're all bunched up. Like I can't really see anything. Is what I'm saying.
Wait, so well, we only see Corin right now.
Oh, that's it. So where?
He's the only one in sight. The
Wait,
others
that's
are
it.
not in
They're-
sight.
Things on here though.
That's because we're seeing
Oh,
the DM
never mind,
screen,
never
and we're not
mind.
supposed to see
Okay,
the ones
okay.
on the outside yet.
Check
So-
roll 20. Not
Look
my
at that
screen.
screen.
Yeah, don't
No, I was. I didn't
screen
know that
peep.
these silhouette
Oh.
people were supposed to be. I thought that was.
No, I just realized that those are all people that are. This just
Those are the
Flux
Strike
and
Force
Eden
people.
and
That's
Drag- yeah.
Leonida. Leonida's in the front by Gabriel.
You can't see her
Right.
name
Oh,
tag?
that is
I see
Leonida.
her.
I don't see
Oh,
any names, no.
freaking, there it
There's
is.
no names on
Sorry,
here.
the name tags weren't turned on. That's my bad. Leonida and then Corin. So Corin's at the entrance of the cave.
Oh, they're all the way. Okay.
Yeah, he's way back. He's way back.
Okay, then we can't see anyone else.
Nope.
All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna move. I'm
Oh,
gonna stick to
okay.
the plan,
Sounds good.
Jung, if that works. Let me measure this. Oh my god. You gotta give me some grace, bro. It's been too long.
You're probably a little rusty. Don't worry about it. It
I
is
can go to about
all
here.
good.
Okay. I will move to there. Oh my, bro. You know what?
Yeah?
I hate roll 20.
No, I'm sorry. I can move you. Right here, right?
Yeah, just move me 40 feet forward in straight direction, please.
All right, you're gonna be really right around here then.
That worked.
Hugo's gonna look over at you. Awake, huh?
Like, not really, but sure. You okay?
Fine. I hate that I have to trust them to... Doesn't matter. We have a job to do.
Look, you don't have to like it, but sometimes trust is necessary. As long as the job gets done, we can move on from there.
Let's hope this is the last time we have to work together with them.
Fair enough.
All right, so that's your turn, correct?
Yep.
All right. It's time for the Strike Force. So, Corin is going to kind of just step forward, and step forward, all while the bullets are flying towards him. Let me roll something here. Okay. So, a few stray bullets did manage to graze into his body. You know, a lot of them, his shoulder pads are particularly kind of protected. He has these like giant spiky shoulder pads, but you know, he does take a couple shots here and there. A little bit of damage from Leonida. But as he just kind of swings his sword up to strike at Leonida, Gabriel steps in front and kind of blocks it with an orb of Shinsu as it reverberates around the cave. Corin kind of just chuckles. Some defenses. I assumed this would be harder to break into, but it seems we were wrong. It's time, boys! I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. It kind of made me laugh. So suddenly, as he's kind of in this struggle with Gabriel, hold on. Spoilers. I don't want to show. Okay. People begin to file into the cave. Okay. 3 people. You look behind Corin, and you can see Thrice, Charlie, and Drake, quote unquote. We got Shiro wearing the helmet. The 3 of them are filing into the cave. Charlie is the one in the middle. He's kind of in the back, and you can see that his hair begins to kind of grow and sharpen as spikes begin to form, and he begins to fire them into the cave. But Gabriel, boom, pulls up a Shinsu wall, and every single one of them is just kind of sinks into the wall without any effect. As Corin and Gabriel continue kind of trading blows here. All right, Corin continues trying to hit Gabriel. Jong, that means it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. Kind of low-key been a minute since I've done this roll 20-ish too.
Roll20 is a great tool. It always works.
If you say
It
so.
is. It is. It is, and we think we have to treat it with respect to want that back. I've learned that through all my OBS issues.
Look, it's in my top 20 most played games hourly wise. So I
Roll 20. Wait, only top 20
That
though?
is kind of fair. That is kind of fair.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. I respect
All right,
it.
so you said what did you say these square things are?
They're like boxes, like a bunch of boxes kind of stacked up that obscure Shion and Leaf.
Like regular size boxes, or like?
They're pretty big. Big enough to obscure the two of them. Yeah, they're pretty big. They're kind of stacked up on each other. Just ordinary like wooden boxes that contain like supplies.
Okay. I'm going to jump on top of these boxes.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Hold on. Can I? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this.
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll do that. So he'll
All
get
right.
on top of these boxes, and Gil is just in the way. 30.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
Yeah.
resistances does Gabriel have? Just off the cuff here.
So
Asking for friends.
yeah. I'm gonna say that like attacks that come from you are gonna do maybe half to him, generally speaking, just because he's on your team and like I'm gonna factor that in. But like he's a Shinsu kind
Actually-
of expert and he's a ranker, so
Actually, so okay,
Okay.
that's good to know. But it's actually not even relevant because
Because you don't care.
well,
yeah, that's what I thought you were
well,
gonna say.
what I meant to say
Okay.
is that because the version of the ability that I want to use factors in so
Yeah.
it's fine. It won't actually hurt him. It's good.
Okay.
So I am going to. All right. So John's gonna jump on top of these boxes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little RP for a second here.
Yeah, please do.
Because as he goes to conjure his bolt trap,
Yeah.
there's this pounding, echoing sound in his mind.
Okay.
As he goes to conjure again that very familiar blue electricity, it starts to kind of sputter in his hand, and he just hears this voice in his head. It echoes, and it sounds exactly like his own voice, but he knows that it's not his voice. He just hears, "What is it you fear, boy? If it's death, then today, all you need worry about is me, because you are mine." And then as he says mine, the electricity turns that bright purple as it amplifies in his hand, covering his whole body.
Yeah.
He presses his hand against the boxes he's standing on, and so he's going to use bolt trap, but this bolt trap is modified by his by this new ability from his fate powers. So
Right.
basically, let me just pull it down, make sure I have this right.
While you're doing that, let me give name tags to all the other
Yeah.
characters, because I forgot you had to click C. Permission C. It's a little weird. Shiro, Charlie, aka Tallahassee, and then Thrice. Very good.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
so he's going to he presses his hand against these boxes he's standing on,
Yep.
and this very thin, this one singular line of purple lightning kind of traces into the ground, and
Okay.
it starts riding all the way over right underneath Corin, and I would
Uh-huh.
say Gabriel, because he's the closest, sees this very faint purple glow in the ground underneath Corin,
Yep.
and he would obviously know that it's coming from Jong.
Yes,
But I would
yes.
also say that Wu, Shion, Leaf, and then who's this silhouette person again?
Leonida.
That's Leonida. would all notice this just like ever so faint chill that is very clearly emanating from Zhang.
A chill, like a cold
Yes,
kind of temperature emanating.
But it's not. But I would say, in comparison to like cold on the outside, like temperature wise,
Yeah.
it almost feels like the inside of their bodies is what's feeling the chill. Like it's not coming from outside. It's almost like whatever it is
Yeah.
that they're feeling, they're
Yes.
feeling it inside of them.
Ah, okay. Very good. Very
That's
good.
it.
Okay. That means it's Aesir's turn, and you can tell that Gabriel is a bit conflicted is a good word for it. He is using just enough power to hold off Corin while also not doing anything that would be endangering the cave, even if it goes too far, alerting any authorities. So he's kind of just trying to block off and lock off Corin as best as he can. It's a bit of a stalemate, I would say, as he's trying to match his power. But in turn, Corin isn't able to gain any ground. Leonida is going to be firing at Shiro back here. Let me go ahead and roll to see how well this goes. Actually, I gotta pull up my doc to keep track of this. We got this, so we got Shiro, and then we got Corin. Yeah, so we got okay, cool. And then we have this. So Shiro is able to, for the most part, dodge these incoming bullets. Like, again, a couple do scrape into him, but it appears that overall, no direct hits from these rolls. So he takes a couple points of damage. You see a little bit of bleeding kind of coming through, but overall, that's it. Now, what you notice about Leonida is that most of her attention is actually not even on this turret or even on these enemies. It's actually on the cave, because a lot of her focus is on kind of keeping this barrier around the cave, keeping the structural integrity of the walls and the ceiling specifically, trying to kind of make sure there's no cave-in potential, no walls that can be broken into. So most of her focus is on that, if that makes sense. Percy, meanwhile, is remaining on standby. You notice that he looks back over at Dal'era, but he doesn't do anything immediately. Okay. That means it's back to the...
Gabriel. All right.
What was that?
Can I say something to Gabriel?
Yeah, of course.
Yo, Gabriel. I understand what you're doing, but take a few steps back.
A few steps back. I'll look for the opportunity. Kind of, struggles through the combat to say that. All right. So, Victor is once again going to lead the charge here and try to find an opening through the Gabriel confrontation. He pulls back his spear, and this time it's the same thing. It's not a sets bolt. It seems that he's saving that for when it's absolutely necessary. He pulls back, when he fires it. And you can tell that Corin tries to block it, but it slashes into him, and the electricity courses through the spear and through the wound on Corin. So Victor is able to get a pretty clean blow here from the spear attack, dealing a good 10 damage to Corin. Yes! He does like a little fist pump. Thank you, Percy! Percy's like, what did I do? You know what you did. I drew first blood today, and it's all thanks to you. Okay. So yeah, that's the main thing there. So Zhang, you would particularly notice that Xion is gonna wrap around to the edge of the cave here, and kind of put her back against the wall, and just kind of wait at the edge of the cave in case anybody runs across or something like that, right?
Any dragon helmet wearing individual happens to walk by.
What? It's very specific.
I know. Call me a prophet,
It's a
bro. Call
little
me a prophet.
specific.
I'm just out here guessing.
Yeah, okay. And then Leaf is going to continue kind of twirling her hands as she's kind of crouched behind these boxes. She's cooking something up, but what it exactly is a little unclear at the moment.
Oh, actually, I'd like to make a small addition to what I
Yeah.
said earlier during Zhang's ability. So all those people who I said would have felt that chill felt it, but Leaf specifically, I didn't realize that she was
Yes.
or Leaf was there. That cold chill, it would have felt familiar.
Yes. That's a great call. She definitely clocks that, but doesn't comment on it. But I think at some point, this is more about Leaf's POV, but the kind of power within her begins to kind of course and shift a little bit. All right. Cool. So, woo, that
Before
means...
Hugo, well, isn't Hugo part of Recall's move?
That's a good point. Hugo is. I'm gonna say though that he
before he moves, Wu's gonna turn to him. Hugo, hug the other side of the wall.
he looks over here and jumps over to here. I'm assuming this is where what you're referring to.
Yep.
Perfect. He jumps over to that side of the wall, so him and Shion are on opposite positions. Okay.
Alright. Wu's gonna move directly ahead and jump over Gabriel here.
Uh-huh.
Zhonghui in position.
All set.
I need you to describe it first.
Okay. So let me, hold on, let me... wait, actually, I think I can just roll the move.
Do what you gotta do.
Hold on, let me... Shoot. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna... Alright, so let me explain what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna roll the move.
Yes.
And then I need to roll another d10.
Okay.
And I will explain why.
Yep. Woo, that's a 10.
Ooh, for a max 10. Okay. Okay. I'm cooking. All right, so as Wu lands in front of Corin, that purple glow that was underneath Corin's feet ignites and it starts to erupt. But unlike the bolt trap that, we're familiar with, where it would just kind of explode in electricity, the lightning almost starts to act like tentacles as these like purple strands of electricity shoot into Corin's body, and they restrain him, keeping him in place, and they do 16 points of damage as he's also he's trapped, can't move.
So as this happens,
yes,
the Wu clone is gonna look at him and just kind of wag his finger in a Bruce Lee type of fashion. And then he's gonna suck Corin into the gourd.
Okay. So can I?
Yeah. Whatever you need me to roll.
So how does it work exactly when someone isn't willing? Is it just kind of like an automatic you open it up?
It's not automatic. When somebody isn't willing, they have to be in a state where they if they can overpower Wu, then he's not able to do it. That's the whole reason I used Zhang's bolt trap to incapacitate.
Right. The idea is that because he's restrained, that would be.
Ooh.
I think it's easy.
I see. He is restrained. I see. Okay, so let me roll a disadvantage here to kind of determine if he's able to overpower this. I'll do it on screen, just so you guys can see. He does get a pretty good modifier on it. Strength is a pretty big stat for him. That's going to be a... Ooh, that's a 4. 3. Okay, I'm going to say he fails. He absolutely fails.
So bye-bye, Corin. And then Wu's clone is just going to kind of wave at him as he gets sucked into the gourd. Pause.
Captain! And then suddenly you see Corin get zipped into the gourd, out of existence.
And then you said we can RP this a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So Wu's clone stays outside to help with the rest of the team, but inside the gourd, nobody gets to see this. But the real Wu is waiting, and he sees Corin drop in. A punching bag for my training. And he cracks his knuckles. Great. Been waiting for something like this.
I don't know what trick you pulled or where I am, but it's clear you have no idea who you're messing with, boy.
Boy. It's clear you have no idea where you are. Okay. Are you breathing well?
I may be old, but I'm not that old.
Oh, you look pretty old. And then Wu just literally walks up to him and slaps him across the face. Not even trying to harm him or anything. Just trying to show him where
disrespect.
He is. Yeah. Well, you didn't crumble into dust, so you're probably not that old. You're here now. Let's have some fun. I've been testing some new techniques.
This should be fun indeed.
That I just want to all RP that. We don't need to see it.
Oh no. No.
You want to see it? Oh,
we have to because I don't want to just assume that things happen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's run it then. Let's run the set.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
Let's run the set.
All right. But we'll cut back to that in a second here because.
Battle his way out of that. Nah, buddy.
And then he was
He's not going
defeated.
anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
The end. Nope. Okay. So that's Wu's turn. So it's okay. So now it's the Strike Force's turn. So Corin's gone. The Wu clone is still on the outside. Gabriel's gonna say, "Where did he go? He's inside." Wu.
Wait, who said that?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Yep.
I really can't hear this dude, bro. I swear to God.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's off the board for now. Don't worry about him. We can reposition. Save some of your energy. If you want to keep holding them back, we can, but I think we funnel them in one by one. Sound like a plan?
It does indeed. And then around that time, Shiro and Charlie and Thrice kind of part as Boxu, the captain, strolls in from the darkness of the forest. And he's got like a kind of, I think I've described it as a bit of like a staff or like a quarter staff as he kind of boom, boom, boom. I don't know if you were trying to say something, Hannah, but you were muted. I saw you say,
I
yeah.
said yes, it was a quarter staff.
Thank you. I thought so. Okay. He walks
Also,
in.
this bitch.
What do you mean? Those baby
He feels
blues.
he feels a threatening presence from inside the dream. 'Cause he's like,
Oh my
this
God.
bitch. You
Well,
did this to my friend.
that is true. But it's the the baby blues. I gotta make sure I say they're shining through the darkness of the cave. You know, the kind of glint in his eyes, the circlet kind of underneath his long hair as he strolls forward, step by step by step. And he looks at you, Wu, because you're kind of like in front of Gabriel here. I don't have time for this, he says. And he doesn't really hesitate. He's going to like hold up his hand and it just he's gonna like open up his hand and this kind of wave of Shinsu is gonna fly towards you. I need you to make either a dex save or intelligence save. Your decision.
This has nothing to do with Gabriel's barrier. That doesn't do anything.
You're like kind of in front of him at the moment, and I'm gonna say that it does not. The barrier has kind of been brought back down.
You said Dex or Intelligence?
Yep, whichever you prefer. A 22, not a bad save, my friend. Okay, describe how you dodge it here for me.
Wu's literally like the clone is a little sluggish, so he's not gonna be able to move far, but he's just gonna kind of make a backflip right behind Gabriel to try and avail himself of the barrier.
Sure. So I'd say then Gabriel, puts up the barrier as the blast kind of boom hits it. And then Boxu returns to a kind of standing neutral position with his quarterstaff. Where's the girl? The one with the diamond on her cheek. And then you can, anybody who's paying attention, would see Hugo. Hugo kind of, his shoulders kind of shake.
Oh, I'm coming out of the dream.
And his hands kind of grasping the hilt of the hammer. The others begin to file behind Boxu. Jong, your turn.
I do love that they all decided to plug the entrance like this.
yeah. They're all like squeezing into this little... This is the advantage of the cave, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, so... let me just get this right. All right, so... We're going to use Light Sparker
Yes, sir.
as his body begins to erupt and emit again this very bright purple electricity.
Yeah.
It sort of covers and surrounds his body. And then let me get my movement here.
Okay.
He's going to move over. Can I just... Yeah, he's just going to move over right in front of Gaby here. And...
Okay.
Let's get this... 4.
Damn, right in front of Boxu. I respect it. I respect it.
Alright,
I respect it.
So
Yes.
we are going to. Then he's going to use Morning Bolt again with the additional D10. So let's.
Give me a sec. Luca, what are you doing? Luca,
The cat's like, wee!
He said,
She
"Now's
is
my
a
chance, bro."
stinker,
He's
dude.
wrapped up.
She is such a
no.
stinker. Oh my
Air
gosh.
jail. Air jail.
Unbelievable.
Air. Oh no.
You're vanished.
Was she chewing?
Can't even
Was she
look at the
chewing on
camera. She was
wires?
like, I know what I did not do it.
We have a closet,
No.
and she was on the
Like,
top
how
shelf of
dare
it.
you
I don't
shame
know.
me,
She's-
Papa.
Oh.
I think she used the top of my chair to like hop up there. That's crazy. She's a parkour master.
She's crafty, bro. She's crafty.
Yep.
She's learning.
Yep.
She said parkour.
Yeah. So what's your move?
Okay, so he's going to use Morning Bolt. Maybe I didn't click my sheet over here. Alright, so we got 22 plus 3. And let me just make sure, because I don't remember what the effect here. Okay, so it's going to be 23 damage. And then I need... who's this? Yeah, everybody, all 4 of these clowns to make a Dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Did you just call Shiro Clown disrespectful? Don't tell
It might
Shiro.
happen. It's the heat of the battle. Things happen.
yeah. Okay. So I'll start with Boxu. Boxu, what's your DC? This beat?
Whatever I want it to be. I'm just kidding. 16.
Yeah, nice try. 16, okay. Then we got Shiro, then Charlie, and then Thrice. Charlie and Thrice fail, while Shiro and Boxu succeed.
Okay, so the 2 that failed
Yep.
are going to be blinded for 1 turn. And then
Okay.
No blind for the other
Yes,
2. But
got
they
it.
all take 23 damage.
If they fail, they take lightning damage. Well, so no. So I think you missed a step because it's first they have to see if they get hit by the first it's if they take half damage from the attack, and then if they get hit, they have to make the save for blind. So this first roll was to determine who gets half damage, and then it says if they fail, they must then make an intelligence save. So Charlie and Thrice
They fail, like, to get hit, you're saying. Okay, yeah.
So Shiro and Boxu take 11, Charlie and Thrice
Okay,
take 22,
okay.
and
We'll
then
take
now
22.
Charlie and Thrice need to roll for blind. So
Okay.
Charlie, Thrice is blind for 1 turn. Is how I'm looking at this. At least for now. We can always re-examine it later, but that's how it's written. So that's just how we'll do it for now. Okay, so Thrice is like, my eyes, it's so bright. He looks like he's preparing something to kind of get out of the action. Okay, very good. Let me update these stats here. What else, Jong?
I mean, I'll just say again, a little bit of RPing. Again, everybody up here in this circle close to him. So, like, Hugo, the Turchik, Shion,
Yep.
Gaby, and then I'll say, because he's close enough, all 4 of the soldiers. And actually, would feel that same, like, chilling, like, aura from him. But Gabriel and Boxu specifically, because they are rankers,
Yes,
would
indeed.
almost like this, like, glitching effect. They'd get, like, just the slightest glimpse at, like, this sort of, like, large skeletal figure hovering above John's body.
Ooh, okay.
No, everybody else here wouldn't be able to see it, and again, it's only for like a fraction of a second, but they can tell that like something is here.
Okay.
And it is currently like in possession of John's body.
Oh boy. Okay. Sounds good to me. So that means the Aesir characters are going to take their turn. So Gabriel is going to then swap in front of you. You both are everyone's kind of stepping in front of each other as they make their way.
Yeah. Now let's do it, bro. Box him out.
Gabriel is going to the orb descends from the ceiling of the cave. He doesn't keep it in the air. Instead, he lets the orb fall into the palm of his hand. And he sticks his hand into the orb of white Shinsu. and he grabs something. And when he pulls it out, it's a needle and a shield. As if he kind of has this Shinsu inventory through his orb. And then he strikes at Boxu, landing a clean blow as Boxu takes the hit as the Shinsu blade ripples. Ah, dice! What the frick? Oh my god! Run away, dice! Excuse me. Let me do this here. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. So Boxu takes... Ooh! Rolled an 11 on that out of 12. So that's going to be 16 damage to Boxu through the attack. Let me go ahead and log that in. That's a 3, and then that's a 2. All right, cool. Now, Leonida... I'm going to roll for her perception first. I think that'll partially influence this here. Okay. She's going to continue firing her turret into the entrance of the cave. I will say she rolled a bit low on perception. Percy's turn. Percy is going to run over to Dal'Era. He has this like look of almost fear on his face. Something's wrong. I can feel something's wrong. You all can kind of hear him muttering the words off in the distance as he says that. We got to be ready for anything. And Victor's like, well, what? What's wrong? I don't know. I think that they're going to find another way in somehow. They're not going to find another way. Are the lighthouses being attacked, says Victor. No. It's not the lighthouses. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me roll for Victor's perception. Super high. Victor kind of slows down. Oh, I think you're onto something, Perce. But before we find what that is, we're going to swap on over to the dream. You know me, we're hopping around over here. Yeah, beautiful. All right. Back over to the dream. So, again, as almost passively, this kind of cracking across the dream realm is continuing. It doesn't seem to be particularly slowing down. Is there anything that you all wish to do, Eden and Brack, specifically, as you're facing this, it's getting worse and worse?
Before I say anything, Hannah, do you got anything before I go?
You take the floor, Dream Man. I'll follow suit.
So, I just got a question. If I put her in the cocoon, what will happen? Like her subconscious,
right?
Because I'm
yes, yes. I think it's a pretty good call. I would say it would do something.
Okay, cool. So, I want to say Brack is going to observe the situation. He's going to notice the cracks, and he's going to remember that somebody mentioned something about it being her dream. He's going to go over to her, and he's just going to start like placing her into a mental bubble.
Okay. Like what kind of bubble?
It'll be clear so we can see inside it, but it's more so going to be like to keep her contained.
Understood. So you begin
Eden's gonna yell to Brack like as he does that, and she's gonna say like communicate to Brack to like craft a good dream. So that it's a little inception-y, but like, so that she can get her mind off of whatever she's seeing via Y.
Okay. So the dream Brack is going to put her in is, you remember the floor we was on where we was with the singing chipmunks?
Yeah.
Yes!
Brack is going to put her in that situation.
Floor 21.
Floor 20.
No, 20.
It was 20, yes.
Yep.
So, Brack, you begin kind of trying to craft this kind of dream within a dream for her to kind of keep her mind off things. I will say, Eden, you notice that a bit of the tension kind of fades. Something about interacting with Alphid worked. It changes things. The cracking slows down. Now that you're focusing on her, protecting her, giving her something to kind of think about differently, it seems to be working to some degree.
Okay, so Eden's gonna look to Brack of like I said, she's still like half transformed, but she is going to fly up to where the cracks are forming into the psyche areas, and she's going to cut her palm open, and the golden ichor blood from the transform side is going to come out, and she's going to start filling in the cracks like Kintsugi to try and repair what's going on, to let Brack do whatever he wants to do.
Oh, that's so cool.
So she's going to use the ichor blood to try and seal the cracks.
That is pretty freaking cool. Okay, I understand. So, let me see this one is. So, you're going around, taking care of each of the locations as best as you can. And as you do, because you're so close to these specific locations, it's like this thing kind of trying to, as you're filling these cracks, it's almost as if there's a reaction, a kind of something that is like kind of flashing in your mind. It's a little startling. It's a little harsh. It's like various moments of pain for Alphid. And it's not just that one incident. You see various moments where she had to deny herself the ability to follow her dream. She had to follow an order. She had to kill somebody. She had to go somewhere and do something that she regrets. And these moments of pain that are trying to protrude and clearly are the sources, the things that Y is making her experience that you're now trying to fill, are kind of filling your mind each one by one in these different cracks.
Okay.
So now Y is going to kind of, you think you're clever? The Eurasia family, we are the only true masters of dreams, not this fraud. You are the exception, Brack. But even you have your weaknesses. You're muted?
You're muted.
You're muted, Brack.
Blah, blah, yabba, dabba, whatever you do. I don't care. Boo-hoo. She's a fraud. She's a fake. All of that you say. It don't matter. You're in between me and my airship.
All right.
You can either leave, come back after I get what I need, and I don't care what happens to her after that point. Or you could be banished. Trapped inside your own mind to sleep forever, never to escape. I'll leave the choice with you before I act.
It's pitiful how little you know. But maybe I'll show it to you. All right. He's going to try to emanate this mist off of his location. I need the three of you, including Flux, to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma.
Brack, I'll give you advantage because it's your dream. Well, not because it's your dream, because you're the reason they're there. You have mastery over dream-like statuses, so you can have advantage on them.
Terrible anyway.
Saving throw?
Yes, charisma saving throw. Holy frick. Okay,
wow.
Okay. So a 14 for Eden, a 27 for Brack, and that's going to be like an 18 for Flux.
Oh, you said charisma. My bad. I did constitution.
Ooh, good catch. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, damn, Brack's got charisma. I didn't even notice that.
Brack does have Riz. Like,
I didn't question it. I was like...
And then just add my multiplier. Just say, you know.
Sure. So you rolled a 19.
My charisma is... What is it? I think. Yes. Oh, no, it's a 0. So I rolled...
19, that is what it would be a 19 with it. Yeah. So a 19. Yeah. You can tell that he is trying to invoke fear amongst you. He's trying to invoke something fearful that you would have a nightmare about. But Brack and Fluxvalk are able to resist Eden just barely. Just
of course.
Barely. He's trying to pull a nightmare from you. What would...
Oh, there's lots to pick from.
Okay. Do we roll a D12? A D100? Like,
God, dang, D100.
Yeah, it's probably...
Let's see. Would Y be looking for anything in particular, or just like conjuring up something?
Well, if you ask, I mean,
I will ask.
I appreciate you asking.
I
I think it would be hyper tuned to if he was to see something that had to do with Alphid, he would try to pull from that. So like princess related. Princess.
Okay. Okay. So he would probably get a quick flash of what we saw last episode, and Eden's reaction to what she saw, but what she suppressed was the primal rage that she couldn't let go in that moment.
Yeah.
But also like this like harrowing sense of like loss. And Y would also see Eurasia in this whole predicament, and probably would know who that is.
Yes, he certainly would.
So you can play with that as you wish. Be as mean and as harsh as you want. Have fun.
Okay. So, as soon as he would see that, he would clearly go for that. He would clearly pluck from there and try to bring it into, try to kind of tear it into reality so that you're kind of forced to live this nightmare. And so, like, suddenly these figures would start to appear around you. I think he would... I forgot to do this earlier. This is, you know, heavy topics are potentially here, y'all. So keep that in mind. This is an 18 and up series. It's probably just so you know. I think he would pluck and try to pull the figures around you, being like, I think he would try to force you to live the nightmare of N, killing Nari. That's what I would go to if I'm Y and I'm trying to get to the Psyche of Eden.
Yeah.
I think
absolutely.
he would. I think that's what he would do. Is that fine?
Sure.
You sure?
Aye, Captain. We're on this trip together.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think he would be trying to pull it. The figures, the scene would be playing in front of you, almost as how you imagined it. If you added if Eden herself would add anything, it's like this is from Eden's POV. He's trying to get into your nightmare here.
I think she would probably because she was up flying trying to fill the fractures that were going on. But I think in that moment, she would just come back down to wherever the ground is, and you would see the one demonic eye coat over with gold, and you would see the other eye go to that really dark, deep, almost black red. When she's experiencing PTSD moments. Yeah. And you would start to see the flames that are around her, the form that she's in is almost glitching and sputtering and slowly becoming more and more corrupted. You're seeing the side of her face, it's starting to fully envelop now. And Y in his mind is going to hear this almost bone-chillingly, even though he doesn't have any bones in here, but it's almost this weird chuckle that is very unsettling, but also in the background of it all, it's this horrific, guttural screaming that's actually coming from Eden inside the dream. But he's hearing these two disembodied voices that are at war with each other. And then he's going to feel searing hands around his metaphorical throat. Yes. And a whisper from somebody being if you're responsible, I'll wipe out your entire family. And he'll feel this his entire skeleton, wherever he's astral projecting from, begins to burn in a very specific way. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. So suddenly
inside the dream, Eden is screaming and slowly flickering between the demonic forms.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Okay. Excellent. This is happening. I think there's a moment where Fluxvolk, who is kind of returning back to this normal kind of Fluxvolk form, is looking up at Eden, who this is happening to, looks over at Alphid and Brack. Brack, what should I do? What should I focus on? Eden's in trouble, it seems.
Brack looks over at the witch, looks at Eden. I'm gonna sing you something, Joe. Just let me know if I could do it or not.
Well. When have I ever said no? I'm sure I've said no.
I mean, I'm just
Do
saying.
you want an answer to that?
I've definitely said no. Send me the message, Milios. Lay it on me. Let me see. Oh, there you are. Yes, sir. Is typing. Hang tight, y'all. Milios is cooking. Milios is typing.
Oh no!
There it is.
Just let me know if I can do that. Because I will say this, they exist. Remember what I said in the past. They're all just him. They're just pieces.
Oh,
of
yeah, I'm with you. Yes. 100% agree. Do it.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
We're
Do
gonna be
it!
So-
friends.
When Brack looks over at Fluxball, he thinks to himself a line that 8 used to say, especially when his wife died, which was, be more like K, be more like K, be more like K. And because they're in a dream, and my assumption is this is all consciousness. This all of this isn't real. This is just
that's correct.
consciousness melding together.
Yep.
You notice, like, it kind of looks like body dysmorphia, like a head of Brack coming out of his shoulder, and then it changes its form as it comes out of his body, and it looks like K, like actual K. For Eden would be the only one who's possibly seen him before because of all the visions, and he would be there with his scythe and all. And the first thing he'll say out of his mouth is, "Don't worry, BB, I got this." And with that, he channels his most powerful Howling Gale towards the direction of old Buddy Y.
Oh, buddy, why? Okay.
Old Buddy Y.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is such a good.
Kilt is
And
the
Brack
Eurasia,
is
right?
He is.
Also-
He is
yeah,
the
he is.
Eurasia.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, Eurasia kilt. Brack?
Ponsicle, but
Ponsicle. Sorry,
Pon-
same thing. Yeah,
But
Ponsicle.
Brack is going to focus on healing both Alphid and Eden
Yeah.
now.
Can you give me a I'm gonna. I really hate to do this, but this is like too fitting. Like the Eurasia personality consciousness. Can you? I'll roll religion with triple advantage, please.
So roll advantage 3 times, basically.
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
Like roll 3 times to take the highest.
Alright, we're gonna do that, and then
I still want him to roll, but it just feels so like perfect that yeah. Okay.
And you said one more time.
One more time. Just that first one. Yep.
Just let's go ahead and it might be a.
No, you're good. A 20 is what you ultimately roll. You didn't even need the advantage. 20. You said it was a wave of like wind shinsu, right? The fiercest, most powerful.
It's pretty much Howling Gale, but
Yeah.
it's Howling Gale in its most strongest form. So
Okay.
it's pretty much covering up the whole area.
Okay. You hear this kind of like guttural. Okay, so this is a combination of things. We've got the Eden hands choking fire kind of, sensation.
Nefta.
Yes, I didn't want to. Okay, Nefta. Yep. Happening alongside this Ponsicle wave, strongest technique attack, kind of colliding. You hear this like guttural scream into the air, and the ichor filling the cracks kind of continues solidifying. It's almost as if it's cementing further. Instead of the cracks continuing, that's what's cementing further instead. And there's like a desperate no, I will not. This is my dream. You will not. She must pay. I'm gonna have him roll.
Come here. Come here.
Why is he rolling so high?
I don't know. There's a 16 plus a bunch of modifiers. He's kind of giving one last push here. I'm gonna say that the struggle is like continuing, but you are winning. You're pushing it back. And Fluxvalk has a moment where she looks over at Kilt and says, "Nice scythe."
Nice sight yourself. Not as good as mine, though.
All right. She's then going to turn to Eden. Eden, I think we're winning. You can stop now. Eden!
Does that work?
I would leave it up to you in this moment. Do you think that would work? Her like shouting to Eden.
I think if Y is literally invading her mind, I don't think that would rouse her.
Okay. Can I have you
her-
roll? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I have you roll
I was gonna
charisma to maybe see if it's a little bit if she can help shake it off, perhaps?
Sure.
I say she roll with advantage because Bracky is helping her too. He's
That's true.
helping
You
both
did
out.
say Brack is helping heal
Okay.
her, so yes, I'm okay with that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's 20. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So with Brack's dreamy abilities and Flux kind of yelling her out of the moment of like psychosis, basically.
Yep.
The form that she you see the eyes kind of like unglaze. But the whatever form her transformation ended up in is like messed up. It is
Ooh.
more demonic
Yeah.
in nature. Like instead of it being like a broken halo, it's now like a crown of thorns, and like the ichor is like running down her face at this point.
Sick.
Yep. And like her flames are no longer that like purple orange ombre. They're like full black red ombre now.
Oh.
And she's gonna whip her eyes towards Y, and Y is gonna feel that burning sensation go up like tenfold. And you're gonna see Eden's hands outstretched in a way that Brack and Flux have not seen before. And she's like drawing a symbol through the air. And they're gonna see that symbol start to appear on the teeth of Y. in the
Oh, that's-
disembodied space.
yeah.
And in a instant flash, her eyes are gonna flash, and then that symbol is gonna like spin, line up, and then light up with fire and just engulf whatever is there in like this dark black red fire.
That's sick. Okay. You're gonna hear the guttural screaming continue. This, I'm this distorted kind of guttural. I think of Kima from K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know. I think so because
yeah.
the wide smile. He's just like, the gurgle as he
Yep.
screams in the air.
Yep.
And so yeah, I think it's clear. And there's even a moment you notice Alphid inside of the shield that was crafted for her. You now actually see her breathing as her eyes they start closing. As she begins breathing, finally, it's as if she held her breath for like minutes and minutes on end, but now she's breathing again.
Okay.
And Flux is gonna say, "Actually, no. Go ahead, Eden. Yeah,
No, like Eden's gonna fly down and still like protect
yeah.
Alphid,
Okay,
but that sparking rune that's
Yeah.
on him is like on Y. Is
yes,
It is like if there were ashes that could come off of it, like you're
Yeah.
starting to see like ash fill the sky. Like that's how intense this
Okay.
fire is.
okay. And you said it's like a mark that was placed onto him. So can I say that like Flux is gonna like, as you are all contributing to this, she's gonna kind of in a moment of contribution as well, like jump up and like slice the mark with her scythe to
Yeah.
kind of like, almost like a mark that kind of amplifies what's happening here. She's gonna kind of do a swing as she kind of 360 slices into the mark on his grin. I just got a message from yes, Milios. Go for it. Absolutely.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
No, that's it. Flux does that, and like why is he's being pushed out of the dream? You are all succeeding.
After Eden flies back down to Alphid where Brack is as well. Brack for the first time, like that Eden knows of, is actually going to call Eden by her name.
Yo!
140 episodes, chat. Oh my god.
He's going to look her in her eyes, like with absolute seriousness, like this is no longer joking Brack. It's going to seem like something in him changed, but it's just he's more serious about the situation. And he's going to look at Eden and he's going to say, how much do you know about sealing people?
And this voice
Eden.
that comes back through her. Enough.
Brack is going to conjure up a sword. It's
Mhm.
not made of any metal. It's not really fully tangible on the blade. It's just of like a primordial flame. And the hilt is going to be gold with like a jewel in the center. And the portion where you hold, which I completely forgot what it's called, but
hilt,
it's
yeah.
going to be like brown
Yeah.
with like kind of thorned weaving hay around it, or like whatever you call it. He's going to like hand it to Eden, and he's going to say, "Stab him with this, and we'll never have to deal with them again."
And Eden will take the blade from him and like fly up in a very if you know art, you'll know what I'm talking about. And she's gonna fly up and just go straight for the center of the seal that Flux has sliced through, and stab directly into the middle with this primordial flame blade. Does Y pop out at this point?
I would say yes. I think the grin
Okay.
kind of shatters, and like where you're stabbing is like you see the physical form of Y kind of manifested in the dream instead.
She's gonna basically like bicycle kick him down to the ground.
Okay.
Like she's gonna swing her leg up, kick him down to the ground, and then crush his neck under his heel, holding the flame blade. So again, classical art. If you know, you know.
Yeah. He grins. This is but a dream. This is not the last you've seen of me. And you can see that
Reality.
he's a bald man with like a very... What?
I can have my reaction. Let it be. Let it be.
I said he was bald and hand away. No, I'm kidding. That's what...
It's not what I expected.
I know.
Like. Carry on.
I know.
Why don't have no head? Like, all right, okay, cool, let's go.
And
Bring up some follicles.
Look, just because he's follically challenged, it's okay to be follically challenged, okay?
Thanks, son. It's a mixture of a grin, but it's also clearly you can see the fear in his face, overpowering the grin. Like the fear is, he can't hide the fear in his face.
Ruka.
Yeah, I
Ruka's
saw that
fault.
too.
It's Ruka's fault. It's her fault. Okay. Okay. I caught it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Okay. Back on track. Sorry.
Good. This isn't the last you'll see of me. This is but a dream. I'll be back.
And Eden's gonna turn her head to Brack. Brack.
Yes, Eden?
Send this man off with his own
I
hair.
got a better idea. Stab him. You see why? We're dreamers, right? Magnificent magicians of the consciousness. Right? What happens if you, I don't know, seal someone's mind within their own body? What do they become? Are they them? Or do they become a vegetable? Someone who can't even move a muscle or a finger.
You're not capable of such a thing.
That's where you're wrong, stupid. I'm capable of many things. And ever since I got here, I started to think, if I can do all of these little itty bitty things, what happens if I manage to connect with someone else and then completely seal them off from being able to go back to themselves? Let's find out. You're my first subject.
Just let me go. I won't bother you again. I
No,
will
no,
return
no,
to
no,
my...
no, no. You asked for this, sir. You came to my world to ruin my airship.
It's not your world. It is hers, and she is undeserving.
It's mine now, okay? She's asleep. She's over in the corner, okay? Now, eat it. Stab him.
Wait.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Wait. No. There's others like me. This isn't the
I
end.
don't care about the others. You're here. You. Why? Okay?
Eden's gonna look to Brack. Where would you like me to inflict the pain?
Stab him in his eyes.
No. Those are what I use to
like-
see the beautiful dreams.
Oh shit. So Eden's like smile is gonna contort into basically what his contorted smile was when Brack says do it in the eyes. And there is a giddiness to her as she just slashes through his eyes. And then stabs him in the chest to send him out.
And then slowly his form, like flakes away. The last thing you see is pain and fear labeled all over his face. And Flux will say, "Don't worry, we'll fight your alphabet soup friends if they come after us again." She turns to the other two like, "Was that good?"
Hey, close enough. You could work on the delivery a little bit, you know. Next time, be like, next time, the alphabet is going to become numero uno. Something like that, you know, that could work. Who
The
knows?
tension was great. You know, the delivery could use some work.
I see. I'll work on it. And it flakes away, and Brack, that kind of lock you had over the world, the kind of, you know, the force that was kind of holding you back a bit is no longer there. And instead, it's like it's like you're as free as you were before whenever you were exploring these dreams. And instead, it's Al. And her eyes are fully closed and she's breathing, but you hear her voice say, "Thank you." It kind of echoes around. And, you know, thank you. As she now looks to be in peace. There's even a smile on her face as she sits there now.
Practice gets closer to the cocoon. And he just says, "It's time to wake up."
Wake up. My dream. No. My real dream. And as she says that, it's like the dream that you are all in is not what she's referring to, as that begins to flake away too. She's referring to a more real dream, and with it, the sensation of leaving is now clearer than ever.
All right. Time
Let's
for
go
me to
help
be
the
right.
others.
Huh? You said others?
The ones on the outside are fighting the Strike Force, Brack. Did you forget?
But my airship.
Be patient, Brack. I'm sure we'll give you your airship in due time. Those do take usually decades to craft, though, so don't expect it.
No.
anytime soon.
You're not about to hustle a hustler. We're not about to do that. We'll talk. Let's go help out everyone. We will talk.
And is Eden still in her Nefta kind of phase?
Like she's starting to like phase out of it at this point.
Okay.
But Brack, you kind of feel like this little like, you know, tingle in your head of like, and you hear in your mind, "You're interesting." And then it
You
just
evil
fades
witch, if
as
you
Eden
do
kinda
not
comes
get out of
down.
my head at this very moment. I
Brack, what are
swear
you talking
to
about?
Almighty Interu, I will come to your place of establishment and I will hunt
Huh?
you down. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you was talking about
What
that.
did I? Huh?
Ooh.
No, like Eden's like back to Eden form now. She's like, what?
Brack, why would you say that about Eden? It's so. We're just about to leave too.
That wasn't
What
even.
happened? What? Oh no! And like Eden will like feel her face.
Yeah.
Even in here. Whatever she said, I apologize for in advance. We'll work on that.
And the
Did we
dream.
win?
We won.
What-
Go ahead, Brack.
I was gonna say before the dream ends, Kay flies back down to where Brack is standing, and he just says to him, "No matter where you go, how far you climb, you'll always need us. Just don't forget to tap in whenever you can." And then he'll just start to merge back with Brack's body.
Do we see this merging happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Eden will kind of like walk to Flux and is like, does this normally happen?
You tell me.
I've just seen that guy in visions, but like they did a fusion.
Yeah.
I have questions. I have
His
questions.
scythe is so cool. I wonder
Oh
if he
my
was
God.
master of it. I'll have to check in later with Brack. Or maybe I can give him some pointers. After all, I'm almost a ranker.
maybe we should go.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the dream now fully flakes away as we return to the battle on the outside. And I'm gonna say that the battle has kind of, you know, the area in the middle is still kind of creating this blocked off point with Gabriel and with Zhang, but things are clearly starting to change a bit because Boxu and his kind of clashes, his initial clashes with Gabriel, his body is starting to ripple and change. And he kind of announces this as if this is his time to, as if it's a time to make a move, as if to say now is time to his team. Minus Corin, because Corin is, he's locked away in gourd prison right now, which is, you know, I'm sure we'll see what happens there. But aside from that, and he says, do you know why we're called the Strike Force of Jahad? You know what separates us from other members of Jahad's army? We have been given a gift by King Jahad himself, bestowed only upon those sponsored regulars and strike forces like ourselves. Bear witness. And his whole body ripples and changes. This isn't Shinsu, it's something different. As his body kind of transforms and it shapes, and he changes, you see that instead of the form of Boxu, instead, a three-headed hydra expands, breaking into the walls of the cave, and the head's kind of erupting out of his body. And you hear this shrieking sound, you know, as it roars, the three heads each. Hannah, I'm going to turn you down and have you do this roar for me. Go ahead.
You got it.
Beautiful. And the volume
I
changes.
too should have turned down. That would have been a smart decision.
I got you guys watching the stream, though. That was perfect volume, I think.
That was quite good.
Give us a second to adjust. You just
No,
let it-
yeah. Oh my god. And as if like taking advantage of this moment, Shiro is gonna kind of, you know, slide on through and kind of, as the cave path begins to open slightly, Shion is gonna kind of block paths with him. And her fist clashes with his kick, and it's like a boom, a reverberation around the room. As they stand off there, and they begin trading. They don't say a word yet. Boom, 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 he kicks in her fists. But Shion has the initial advantage as she kind of goes over and elbows his face, and the helmet goes flying off of his body. We finally have art for Shiro. There he is. The helmet flies off his body and clink, 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 hits the ground.
In the
As-
Dragon Quest?
As he stands there,
It fits.
menacingly. Menacingly. But I think that's a good time to take our break, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes. I used the same meme reel as last week just for the sake of time and also to kind of let the memes and fan art kind of collect for next time. But they're great ones, so enjoy them, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Be right back. Welcome back, dear viewers, to Towers and Gods. I hope you enjoy the meme reel. If you did, you can submit your own. Link is in the description down below. I have a few shout-outs I gotta give, because people were generous during the episode here. I want to give a huge shout-out to Shank. Let me make sure I have this right. Shank Gildarts, who I've also seen on Twitch, so it's good to see you, Shank. 100 Canadian dollars. What the frick? A small token for all the help you gave to me with Towers and Gods. Thank you so much. Oh my god. That is so sweet.
Much love.
Thank you so much for that. That means so much. Thank you. I honestly, listen, if we did help that much, that means a lot too. Seriously. The main thing that means a lot is that people watch and they enjoy it, and that's just amazing to know. So thank you very much, Shank, for that. And then Bri as well with the $9.99. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate your support. I'll have to fully watch all these streams, but this is just an appreciation token, and it's not needed, but I think I might try animating some of the OCs. That would be incredible. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. And you have, of course, I think I said in his message earlier. Yeah, we love seeing stuff like that, fan-made projects. So the Discord is the perfect place to share all that stuff. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, Bri. Y'all, anything else before we begin?
The person that was talking about animating, like what we need that square off between Wu and Leaf back on, I think it was the Linquist floor. We need that. Like back when he had beat the dude, their champion or whatever it was.
You mean the duel technique?
It wasn't even the duel technique. How he would.
Your voice cut off there.
Oh no, I was saying it was about like how he was talking to that man. Like we need that. Like how he was talking about Madam Linquist.
I see. Oh, okay. I see. Legendary. That's in the meme. That's in the highlight reel for sure. All right. Very good.
Also, just to bring attention to this.
Yeah.
Do you see this notebook? It's a pretty thick notebook. There are 10 pages left in this notebook.
All lore.
I started this.
No
freaking
way.
I started this on episode 50, and it was gonna run out at 150. So.
What?
There we go.
That's so cool. Oh my
all
god.
All the way back. Episode 51, Hopes and Dreams.
What? Dude, I would
get ball designs
pay for
ready.
that.
No.
That's auction material, right?
I was just gonna say we could auction that.
There's a beautiful quote at the start, just for a little nostalgia.
Okay, yeah.
So I have get Euclid ball design ready for Eden. That was a note to myself, so I didn't forget.
Okay.
But then there's Joe had asked the question, what color should Dungoon spin into next? Isaiah responds, his grave.
Oh, fire.
Yo, that was funny, bro. That was funny.
Fuck it.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
in keeping with Isaiah wishing ill upon Joe's NPCs.
Yeah.
That was
killing, bro.
Nothing's changed.
Yellow.
Nothing
if
changes.
you remember, Dungoon ended up in a yellow outfit for the ball.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But yes, I saw that. I was like, what should he spin into next? His grave. And I was like, oh, that's on brand. That's really on brand.
Nothing has changed. It's what that proves.
Nope.
Beautiful.
So 10 more pages,
Joe doesn't
and I got
get
switched to
enough
the new
challenge
notebook.
out here with these NPCs, bro. And somebody has to remind him that not all these mofos are immortal, okay? Things happen in this world, all right?
All right.
We killed half of them, so yes, we know.
And that means there's still another half left, so that's all I'm saying.
Milios.
Okay.
What scene were you talking about specifically? Because we have a storyboarder in the chat that wants to do it. Somebody's already taken up the challenge.
21 or something like that.
It was
Was it
Linquist, right?
Floor.
So
Yeah.
20.
Well, if it was Linquist, it was 20,
20?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
20. So it was the Linquist floor 20.
Yeah.
What was
I
the
think
scene?
it was like we was 2 episodes into that floor or something like that.
Was it the champion fight with Wu?
Yeah,
and
the champion fight. That's what it
you
was.
got it.
It was like Wu
Oh,
had-
that was the
I'll
first
get
episode. That was the first episode of
that
Linquist
was the
arc.
first one? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
First episode of Linquist.
I'll get you a timestamp, Sarah.
That'd be oh my god.
While we go outside. So
Aw.
I'm gonna mute up and find that for y'all. But yes,
Oh, let's go. Thank you.
nostalgia, guys.
Pure nostalgia,
Oh, boy.
bro. Good freaking stuff. All right, well, it's time that we return to the episode. Thank you all very much for your support. Let's continue here. So I actually want to start with inside the gourd, because that's a thing. So I know we spent a long time in the dream, so hang tight. But I do want to pop into the gourd real quick here. So Corin is there with Wu, and Wu has been training. No,
Yep.
just a little.
Quite. We can call it a little if you want to call it a little.
Corin is holding his sword in front of them, kind of resting on the ground. I can tell that you're certainly strong, but there are things you need to learn about the tower. And perhaps it'd be best if you let me back out to help my team before you learn the lesson the hard way.
See, somebody that feels in charge wouldn't ask to leave, now would they? They'd force their way out. Why don't you make yourself comfortable? And before you say something along the lines of, I'm trapped in here with you and not the other way around, I advise you to shut the hell up because I just slapped you in the face and you didn't do anything about it.
Because I barely felt it. Why would I?
Oh,
It's like stopping an ant from walking underneath my shoe.
interesting. Let's make it a little harder then. By all means, swing your sword. I haven't seen outside in quite some time. It's fun to have somebody to talk to, so I'll let you ramble and flail around for a little bit.
First, we should introduce ourselves. Isn't that the gentleman way?
If you plan to have a fight with me, it certainly is. What's your name?
He gives a dignified, low bow. I am Corin, from the Dragon Clan. A pleasure. And you?
Glad. That sounds pretty cool.
Thank you.
Lopo Biawu. Welcome to my home.
You are, your home is quite interesting. You're friends with, the girl, yes? The martial artist on your team.
What is your interest in Shion exactly?
Well, her brother's in our force. And it was I who scouted him out, initially. I noticed that he had a certain technique that I thought quite interesting, and so I thought I'd mention that.
Are you saying you trained him?
Here and there. I would say it's more accurate that I scouted him. It was Boxu that truly is responsible for him joining us. But it would be a shame if his sister's friend, you, was to be killed in such a way. So I'm hoping we can find some kind of middle ground, just so I don't hurt his feelings.
This is the second time that you've, in a roundabout way, tried to avoid throwing some heads.
All right.
It seems to me that you're a little bit scared. Look, I'll make you a promise right now. If you're still breathing after our fight, I'll let you out of here.
Aha!
But
Gentleman's wager.
if you're not, I'll leave your corpse rotting inside this gourd for all eternity.
Oh, that would be not preferable. So, I'll take the...
Fight pretty hard then.
You got it, my friend. I'll probably have to take this off then. And he rolls up his pant leg. Ah, all right. And there's a bracelet wrapped around his knee. Ching, ching, psh. He takes it off and lets it fall to the ground. And then suddenly, like, whatever power you had felt from him kind of increases exponentially.
Interesting. Well, this wouldn't be a part of testing my training. If I didn't have somebody interesting to fight. These
Indeed.
monkeys did well.
Well,
Like I said, your first move.
oh, thank you. And then he's gonna dash in. All right, that's a good cliffhang. That's a good cliffhang. We'll see what happens between Wu and Corin later. But the two of them are having a gentlemanly duel inside the gourd. Lovely. Meanwhile, appreciate your patience, Isaiah. I know you had nothing to do really for a lot of that, so I appreciate your patience, my friend. You're a real one. But cutting back to the outside here. So the main thing here is that the cave has kind of... That's not a good song. The cave has kind of begun to... He's kind of opened up the cave a little bit. And in fact, if we cut over to Boxu here, I'm going to go ahead and make him a little bit bigger here. He has become a Hydra with 3 screaming heads. And there's a bit of an opening now. Now, in the back here in the middle of the cave, Victor yells something. They're digging through the ground! Leonida! Victor with that high perception. He freaking sensed it. Victor rolled a freaking high number based on Percy's warning. And Leonida is going to kind of back away and try to bring the barriers.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, we killed him. Never mind.
Excuse me?
I thought if you brought back that mole guy from Maggie's team, I was gonna lose my mind. I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah,
they're
what was
digging
his?
through the ground?
What was his name? Oh God.
I don't know.
Yes.
Mon would remember.
Wasn't it Mon?
There were.
Mon?
No.
No.
There was a fanboy of that.
Yeah,
character.
the mole dude. Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. The mole people are a real race within Tower of
Yes.
God. Yeah,
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
a real thing. So yeah.
I'll go look it up.
Thank
I
you.
was like, this guy. I was
It's
like, no,
it's not Monty.
we killed him.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it wasn't Monty.
That's a Mario character. Yeah. Not
Yes,
quite
it
Monty Mole, but something there. So the ground begins to shake. And because of Victor's warning, Leonida, zoom, she brings a barrier over the ground. Sorry, I know that's a curse word here on the channel, a B word. She brings up the B word on the ground. It's a little bit weak.
That sounds worse. Just say barrier.
You're right. I'll say barrier. She brings it onto the ground, and it's not a... Listen, she is... The walls have been shaking. Leonida has been kind of like keeping the walls intact. So she is still prioritizing that. Her barrier on the ground is already beginning to weaken. So something is breaking through the ground in the middle here of the screen. If you look on my screen here, the middle here. Now, Eden and Brack and Flux are waking up. You're waking up to all this.
Shoe no more.
Honk shoe no more indeed. You are waking up and seeing all the... Ooh, Flux, come on. And seeing all of this. I'll give you a moment while I set this up to RP if you want to comment on what's happening here.
So, as we're coming to, we've been let out of the lighthouse. We're coming, we're
Yes.
seeing the ground erupt. Basically, is that what?
It's not quite erupting. It's like shaking right now.
It's shaking.
It's about to erupt. Yep.
Guys, what's happening? And Ian's gonna take a quick survey of cool. There's a rancor. We're in a bottleneck. We're trapped in a cave. All of these things
Yeah.
are going through her mind of oh no.
Yep.
Want to fill me in?
Oh, hi, Eden.
Hi, Percy. We need to have a chat.
Let's chat. And this is while Jong and the others are there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so they entered the cave, and we're fighting them. Boxu turned the captain guy, the ranker dude. That's the dragon over there, that Hydra with 3 heads. I think he's using a spell because he said it was gifted from Jahad. And sponsor regulars are the only ones that would make sense for, but maybe the Strike Force also kind of aligns with that. So I think they're spellcasters.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. Percy, I'm gonna do something stupid.
What? Don't do that.
I'm gonna do something dumb because
No.
if we're fighting spellcasters. I really hate to do this, but we might need to call in a spellcaster of our own.
I didn't know you could use spells.
I didn't either. I have to let my mother take me over, and then we can use
Huh?
spells.
Huh? And
Yeah.
Flux says,
Yeah.
Eden, that's not a good idea. We can take him even without that.
Are you sure?
I saw what that was in there. It was good for the dream, but out here, I don't think it's a good idea.
It's Percy. You said this was Boxu, right?
Oh, yeah, he's that dragon dude over there. Yeah, that's him.
Does Eden, without her Shinsu right now, notice that this guy is a ranker? He's Gabriel
Yes.
level.
Yes.
Does she real? Do you guys not realize he's a ranker?
But we have
He's a ranker with a spell.
But we have Gabriel.
How's Gabriel look in this moment?
He is going toe-to-toe with Boxu, but I think the problem is that the other people in the Strike Force are beginning to use spells of their own to various degrees and various effects. So not all of them are fully transforming like Boxu, but you see that Charlie's hair that's his form of the spellcasting ability, and it's creating like shells. He's creating like shells out of his hair, and serpents are kind of shooting out of it. You see that Shiro.
He shoots serpents now. Oh.
You see that Thrice. Thrice is like kind of phasing in and out of his invisibility as he tries to enter the cave. And on top of that, there's even more people behind them. So it's like kind of like unclear how many people are trying to enter this cave. Boxu certainly is at least as strong as Gabriel from what you can tell right now. He is quite powerful.
Okay. Well, guys, I won't do any good against that the way I am right now. So, I might just have to let go for a little bit, and then Percy, you know things, and just put the collar, just put the choker back on when I'm done. It'll be fine.
Okay, I mean, I'll trust you. He's like holding his hand out to receive the choker when you decide to do it.
What I say and do in this next form, it's not me. Okay? I love you all. And she'll
You
unhook
too,
it
says Victor.
and hand it to her, and like immediately red eyes. Oh, she needs me again. Oh, she does surround herself with such odd people. And interesting ones. And she'll look at Victor, and look to John, and look to Wu. And her eyes settle on Wu. Even the clone Wu. And Wu, you feel this like boring sensation, even in your clone form. Like this these like tendrils kind of encircling you. And then she'll take a look.
Concurrently?
Huh?
This is happening concurrently to the fight in the gourd, right?
See.
Well,
yes.
are your clones connected to the Wu and the gourd?
Well, Wu was controlling the clone before. Now he is not currently, so he wouldn't get the sensation yet.
I think he kind of like passively could though, right? Like maybe like the monkeys are.
He would know. Yeah,
Okay.
He's not gonna know the context. Is what?
Oh.
Okay.
He would feel something. He just a shiver goes down his spine though.
Okay. All right. But then like her eyes are gonna like flick to Boxu. And I don't know if Boxu would care, but he'll feel plucks at whatever spell he's using of like testing of like, what's there? I'm very interested in this. And then you're gonna see like a like her Eden's wings will start to like contort out.
Yeah.
As she kind of like starts to rise in the air in the cave. Nefta doesn't care about AoE damage, guys, so just putting it out.
Hey!
Well, kiss, love you.
Hey,
and,
it's about time. Everyone's done AoE damage
does
at
she
some point, so it's it's normal in here.
I've tried not to. So I don't know.
Yes.
Does Eden get like an attack off? Or?
So I was gonna say that it would make sense if you and Breck rolled advantage. If you think she could get like a surprise round, like I'm not opposed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Nefta is super adept at this anyway.
Yeah.
So I think she'd be able to get a surprise round off.
Sure.
And you're gonna like Flux and Brack are gonna see like Eden like draw this sign in the air again, and it's gonna appear on the like one of the Hydra's like points of the neck. So like one of its vital points.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna immediately incinerate on contact.
Yeah.
Unless you want to roll like a save.
I'll roll a save. Just for
a
the
ranker
sake
is
of
piloting
the,
a regular. Have fun. Like you could.
Yeah,
you
it's
could
a
build
little
it
weird.
whatever.
So I think it wouldn't be like there'd be some conflict, but like clearly it's still having a massive effect. Okay. Yeah. I mean it still succeeds no matter what. He rolled fairly high, so I don't think it'll like do like the full amount of damage it normally would. In fact, maybe the fact that it's kind of spell versus spell, kind of conflicting powers could play a role in that, but it would certainly still hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, so Nefta isn't necessarily trying to do damage to the Hydra.
Oh.
She's trying to do damage to the spell. She's trying to unweave the spell.
Oh, got it. Okay, could you Okay, I see now. This is kind of weird. This is kind of weird because it's Nefta. I gotta think about this. So could you then give me like a just give me like a D20, just like flat.
Sure.
Okay, I want to start
Yeah,
there
go
and
ahead.
just kind of say it's okay. I just want to get a vibe check. You so she's kind of trying. So your focus is unweaving this spell. That's really interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna say that's how you like start. So
Yeah.
you can maybe continue doing that on your following turns and continue to try to unweave it.
Sure.
That's really interesting. Could we have people roll? Have you and Brack now roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, Brack and Eden roll initiative.
Are we on? Yes, we are on the map.
Yep. You have control of your tokens, so it should work. It should work. If
So
you click your
she probably
token.
would also moved up there.
True. Yeah. She'd be further. Yeah.
Although Nefta can literally do it from time and space, so it's fine.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a little crazy.
But
It's
she
a
would,
little
move, she would move
crazy.
up for the. She would move up for the theatrics of it all.
Right.
She's
A 14 and a
having fun with
17.
this. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's all happening. So now it's the Recall's turn. So the first thing that happens, Hugo is gonna grip his hammer and he's gonna swing around and he's gonna charge at the Hydra.
What did I just say about AoE damage, my boy? Please.
He's gonna charge at the Hydra and swing the hammer with as much force as he can muster and explode, but it does nothing to the Hydra. He bounces back. He's gonna keep swinging at it, but it's like hitting. It's like nothing's quite landing. Then his diamond begins to glow. He's gonna swing again. This time with the force of the diamond. This time, there's like a little chink in the armor, kind of scaliness of the Hydra, and the heads kind of begin to turn towards Hugo. And you hear Boxu's voice, "The diamond." And then Hugo's gonna kind of back away, back behind the corner as he kind of, realizes what's coming potentially. The ground continues to shake. Leaf was focusing on something outside, but as she notices this, she goes, "Oh, crap." And then she puts her hands onto the ground, and vines begin to kind of coat the ground of the cave. And she's trying to, not quite the same as what you were just doing, Eden, but a similar concept of, kind of, I guess. It's different. She's basically trying to reinforce the Shinsu barrier on the ground with her vines, try to keep whatever is trying to break through contained as much as she possibly can. Leaf is full on support at the moment, trying to keep things under control. And that seems to be her priority. Victor is going to run up and look over at Eden, her current form. "Hey there."
Who are you?
Good Victor. Good to meet you. You're Nefta, is that right?
You're
My
one
lady.
of those pathetic coon men, aren't you?
I'm actually a bit of an anomaly. I am a coon man, but one of the good ones.
There are no good men.
No good men, period?
Period. Do you not know your history, boy?
The history of men?
She picked a stupid one. she'll
Damn!
search forward and she'll search forward like in front of Victor.
Yeah.
And she'll like turn over her shoulder and be like, "Let the real warriors do the work. Play with your sticks."
And he's like sweating
Hey,
all over.
yo.
Yeah, that was a little. Yeah. He didn't like that.
Look, we unleash Nefta, man. She's gonna be mean.
Honestly, I didn't even know
Damn,
how to
Victor, why don't you go hop in the gourd for 5 minutes, bro? Take a load, bro. That shit was kind of intense. That was
Nah,
kinda-
Jeez.
You gotta go take a lap, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And the gourd's the best place to do it right now. 'Cause this place about to light up. Go get yourself settled. 'Cause that was.
I'm sorry.
You'll change your tune once you have one of my meals someday.
Play with your sticks.
Yo,
is
Victor, shut the
crazy.
hell up, bro. Joe, this isn't.
Joe, you're appealing to me? She's a Joe.
So like you'll see her. She's like you know, she's still like working on unweaving the spell.
Yeah.
And she'll like hear that and like for a moment cock her head and stop. You're a glorified cook from the great families. That's all you ever amounted to. And you wear that name with false pride. I look forward to crushing you.
He does not
I
respond.
think Joe's typing to me, guys.
Yeah.
I think Joe's typing to me.
How
Oh,
dare
no,
you say
I'm
this?
too mean, I'm
How
too
dare?
mean.
How dare you? No, he looks a bit. He's like. He kind of
And,
just
like-
looks down.
And through that, like, Eden's form is starting to shift. So she's like at this point, she's kind of like that half and half, like she was in the dream.
Yeah.
So, but in Nefta form, not actual fire pillar form. So
Yeah.
it's the much more demonic type of look.
Yeah.
So Eden is like contorting and changing as this is happening too.
Okay.
Sorry, Victor. Sigmund was a little nicer to you, my guy. I'm sorry.
He's gonna.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna summon the full force of his power. His whole body rippling with electricity. And he rises into the air, thunder booming around him. For a moment, the Kun Edwan in him comes forth, just for a moment, with his face a serious face. He pulls back, and he creates a massive Set's bolt. He pulls back, and he throws it forward as it races through the cave. But then, as it gets to right around Boxu, the spear explodes into little shards. As then those spears hail the ones behind Boxu. A changed and improved version of the Set's bolt. As it rams into Charlie, Thrice, whoever else is behind them. The electric spears raining the battlefield behind Boxu. Alright. Meanwhile, Shion
Oh,
and Shiro.
can I have-
Into
can I have-
please. Yes.
Can I have enough to say one more thing?
Yes.
Where has that been the entire climb, little sparrow?
That was good, Hannah. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. She's
Excuse me, choking here. Yeah. Oh my God. So Shion and Shiro are clashing still, and currently, what appears to be the case is they're pretty even. Shocker. As they trade fist for kick. Boom, boom, boom. She's using her hands, tiger style. He's using his legs, dragon style. And they're going back and forth, back and forth. And it does seem like if anyone has the edge, it might be Shiro. And his legs are for a moment kind of creating openings that her arms can't quite access. The reach and the length of his body is giving him this edge. You've improved a lot. Our master would be proud. And when she says that, he kind of freezes for a moment. You didn't forget about him, did ya? I know you didn't, Shiro. You're just hiding it all away. But you can't hide it anymore now that I'm here, right? You can't pretend like none of it happened. Shut up. Stop! And he's gonna swing with his leg. But this time, she blocks with her leg as she uses the dragon style. And it kind of, again, a shockwave kind of spreads as their legs kind of crisscross, each other in that classic way. What? How? And he looks shocked. Everything we've been through. All the hardship, the joys, the climb, all of it was for this moment. Boom! And she's gonna kick him again. And this time, now that she's using both styles, she's the one that has the edge, is what it appears. All right, thank you for your patience, y'all. We're gonna now cut over to It's going to be Clone Wu. However, Clone Wu, you probably are not active, correct?
I mean, Bo could. It's just. It's not. It's just the monkeys at this point.
Right. Okay. What do the monkeys do?
He can still do stuff. I mean,
Okay.
whatever like assistance is
Yeah.
necessary. I think realistically, they know that there's nothing they can really do to assist in this situation. He probably fall back to help with protecting Leaf and. I don't want to get any closer to Nefta, but it is what it is.
You just
And yet
came
you just
closer
did.
to her, my guy.
It is
All
what
right.
it is.
Any reaction
They're
from
stupid. I
Nefta?
don't know any better.
Okay. They're stupid. These poor monkeys. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So then that would mean Eden once again. It is now your turn in the lineup. What would Nefta be doing now?
Oh shoot. Okay. Let me just read this real quick. Shion and Shiro, I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do to y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so she's still trying to unweave Boxu's spell. But she's gonna look over at these two children fighting each other.
Yeah.
Hi, Chrono, you big ol' pumpkin loaf.
That's a good description.
and-
Wow.
He's a pumpkin
He
loaf.
is. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's gonna like cock her head. And again, she's gonna like stop what she was doing. And she's gonna call out to Shion and Shiro. Oh, are you his bastard children?
What?
Your fighting style is my son's. And he's been missing, and you two look an awfully lot like him.
What do you... she looks at Eden. This is none of your business. Stay out of this.
You called him your master, did you not?
My parents...
Oh, Jin-sung, we're going to have to drag him home. We've given him too much freedom.
Shiro looks confused.
We might drag you back as well. No, you're good.
Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. There was a weird little blip, but we're back now. We heard that though. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I just interrupted on
Okay,
accident.
okay.
But so
My
so
internet is being
no,
interesting.
it's actually been good. It's actually been really good.
Yeah.
Then, as she said this, you hear from Wu's body, Iwazaru be like, "Wait, I get it. The hag took over her body."
Oh no.
This dumbass.
So, Nefta does not tolerate insolence. She is going to send, like, this, like, nail strike, basically, at Wu. So, like, these shards of, like, hardened shinsu are, like, going to come off her. Eden has long nails now, because, again, she's kind of merging with Nefta at this point. So
Yeah,
Nefta
lovely.
had those really long, like, talon nails, and she's just going to, like, sling them out him like shuriken. So I don't know how you want to do this roll, Joe.
I think we would make a
How
deck
much damage
save.
would- How
Oh.
much damage would it do?
It would do more than 15, I think.
It would do more than 15.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna say that, like, because Wu is not in control of the clone, and the clone is so new, and all three monkeys are not
my
in any
God.
sort of sync, there is no roll. They just hit by it, and
Jeez.
they just get hit, and then you see like a bunch of rocks crumble to the ground.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Rip.
And then the gourd is gonna roll over to like my Leaf's feet.
Okay,
Okay.
Leaf will snag it.
Nefta just continues to walk forward and just like walks and like kicks the rocks. and like catches one up.
You're not gonna be
one
that
of the
petty.
spell strings. Oh, and she's gonna kick up the rocks into like the string spells that she has, and she's gonna use those to like send it forward into like the vital points of the spell that Boxu is using on one of the heads of the Hydra.
Oh, okay. To continue the unraveling. Right?
She's
Yeah.
testing something with Wu's clone. She's using
Oh.
a part of him in the spell now. She's basically using Wu as a spell component at this current moment.
Wow, that's disrespectful as hell.
Those
Okay.
rocks,
Oh, yeah.
Those rocks are made of my Shinsu, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
testing something with Wu. She's testing
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
So you're
So what she's trying to use with
Yes.
these rocks, because she saw the transformation happen,
Yes.
what she's trying to do is she's trying to use the rocks to transform the spell into rock so that it becomes nullified. So she's like trying to nullify the spell using Wu's Shinsu essence, basically.
Transform it to. Oh, okay.
So basically she's
Interesting.
trying overall she's trying to disable
Yes.
one of the heads.
Okay, so could you it's Nefta again. I'll add a decent chunk to it, but just give me a d20 and we'll add like we'll add like 10. 21.
Okay.
So you're utilizing the
So
rock.
21.
Nefta. I can't believe I'm saying this. Nefta's fighting alongside Recall. This is so weird. Is sending this this component along with the rest of her technique towards Boxu's the head as it's trying to disable it. The head kind of locks up and it starts roaring into the air. And it's having success. It's not maybe permanently shut down, but that head for the time being is locked down. It seems to be a success.
And I would say from that vital point,
Yeah.
like you're starting to see like rocks, kind of like Mate's rocks, are like starting to creep up that
dude.
neck a little bit.
Doping.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. That's so sick. All right, is that Nefta's turn?
That is Nefta's turn, but she's gonna keep her eyes directly on Shion and Shiro. And it's almost like she's like boring a look into them of like, are you his? Like she's suspicious that they're his kids.
I see.
To some degree.
Shion is sweating. With
They
his
look a
gaze.
little too.
They do look a lot like him.
alike,
I will fully give you that they do look like him, but she's gonna look Eden Nefta in the eyes, sweat kind of pouring down her body, but she's on this like high, this adrenaline. My parents were good people. And yes, my master was a good person too. But don't make up lies like that. My parents deserve to be remembered. And when she says that, you can tell that like Shiro like looks at her and looks back at Nefta. Who are you? He says.
Apparently, I am your master's mother. And you are two little specks that he's trying to cultivate. Pathetic. Teaching you our family's fighting traditions. Weak. Pathetic, both of you. You fought a real hard, you wouldn't stand a chance.
Don't insult him like that.
I wouldn't insult my son. He's the pride of the family. If only he was a woman. But I'll let it slide for now. Until I have another.
Ignore her, Shiro. And he's like looking at Shion, looking at Nefta. He kind of like puts his hand on his face. But he turns back to Shion and continues their little like one-on-one as they try to kind of like this gaze is, it's such a weird feeling. They're having this moment of like, oh my god, look at this, and the whole time like this figure is just watching. It's like, oh my god, it is just not comfortable, to say the least. All right, cool. Well, that's gonna mean Brack Bronson. What are you up to? We haven't seen Brack or heard from Brack since he woke up.
Brack gets to his feet, He asks Perk, hey, Perk.
Yeah, yes sir,
what's the
yes sir.
situation?"
Blah, 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 blah. He explains the situation.
All right. And then I'm looking on the Discord and not inside Roll 20.
Really?
Brat goes and punch Leonida in the face.
What?
She's the enemy, right?
No, she's not. I mean, she's Aesir. I don't know if that's the enemy.
Oh.
All right. I mean, if you insist, she's the one that's
still
currently.
punches her in the face. Fucking stop.
She's the one holding up the cave right now.
I guess Brack would just protect the two sleepy heads.
Aw.
Crystallized girl and crystallized girl too.
Crystallized
Damn,
girl,
you
my
didn't even call her
favorite
Pink Demon
character.
this time.
My favorite character.
Shoot.
That's crazy.
Luca's gonna say something.
Yeah,
in the
I'm
chat,
ready
I
for it.
feel it.
I'm waiting for it. Okay.
Hey, you're a crystal gem at this point. Welcome to Steven's universe. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Strike Force's turn. All right. So, the middle of the cave. The ground, they can't hold it back any longer. There's a part of the cave that shatters. The ground shatters as a giant hippopotamus leaps into the air in the middle of the cave, next to Nefta, actually. So that's kind of fun. Let me see if I can find a little token to represent this.
Oh boy.
But,
Are you ready for that?
I don't think this cave is big enough for it.
It's certainly going to take up a decent amount of room, but you know. Okay, it's kind of a bigger version of this dude. Remember this old guy from the second floor? We got a classic hippohama. It's kind of like that. So this thing is erupting in the middle of the cave. Yeah, right. The hippohama. It's kind of like a hippohama, but it's like a more. Yeah. Well, this one's gonna be like bigger, tougher. You know, it's on a higher floor, so it's certainly more tough than the hippohama on the second floor. And it erupts in the middle of the cave. Thrice disappears. Charlie is gonna fire spikes at Jong. Jong, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. As Charlie begins to shoot little porcupine spikes into ya.
Okay. I do have a condition, but I will do the dex save because
you have a
dependent on.
Wait. No. What's the condition first?
Well, no. It's only gonna matter if he gets hit.
Oh,
So,
I see.
I
Got
want to see
it.
if he gets hit first.
Okay.
If he dodges it, then he dodges it.
Well, yeah, but if it's deflecting, you have to discern that first, though. To be fair. Plus, I think that's melee, right? Deflect.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll send you a message because it's kind of.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Jong did roll a natural one, so he might get lit up by Charlie here. We'll see. Charlie finally hit somebody, baby! Yay! Charlie, I'm so proud of you. Hedge's son coming in clutch, putting in work. All these episodes later. All right, we got Azalea typing. What did Ruka say? Someone sedate Sonic. Oh, that was okay. Listen. He's more than just that, okay? He's got turtle hair. He's got snake hair.
He's got to go fast.
Porcupine hair. Exactly.
Hey, he's Medusa? What?
True, actually.
God,
His hair, at least. Yeah.
Hedge,
Good point.
Hedge, who'd you, who's your wife?
This is all the result of the spell gifted to him from Jahad. It is not Shinsu.
Okay. Likely story.
Likely story. His wife was a porcupine. Is that I mean, his name is Hedge. It's definitely.
I mean, there's Beastkin in the tower, man. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I mean, I'm down. I think
Can do
so.
more enough.
This is this
Again,
fight.
I'm trying to.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. This is like, yeah. Okay.
I have a perfect way to describe it too. You know, this fight is very much the result of coming out of the dream world too. So what's gonna happen here is Charlie, the hair just fully rises up and just the needles start littering Jong's body. And I mean, anyone who's nearby sees this, like, all down his body. But
so they don't. So as the needles are flying towards his body, some of them like manage to fly through and pierce his body, but some of them, I would say again, Gabriel, he's the only one that's close enough. They're hitting like the air in front of him, and they just bounce and deflect off before they actually get to his body. Yeah. So
the Sashin effect, as we say, as we're calling it, is still influencing Zhang here. So I will roll for some damage, but we will reduce it a bit. So it's going to be. Wait, do I not have D10s? Where are they? There we go. Thank you. 13 rounded up, so 7 damage. Well, that wasn't that one, but that's fine. 7 damage. 7 damage is fine. It's fine. It's fine. The way it worked is it was a dex save, or a DC save anyway, so it's fine. So that's Charlie, and he's gonna be like, wait, what? He's gonna be like, kind of narrow his eyes at Zhang as that happens. All right, I'd like to divert everyone's attention. More nameless soldiers are filing behind Charlie and Boxu. Just want to point out that there are more kind of nameless soldiers that are there too. Filing into the, what is that smile, Hannah? What is that smile?
Oh no.
What is it?
Oh no.
They have families,
I don't know.
Hannah. They may be nameless, but they have families.
Does Nefta care? No. Does Eden care? Maybe. But you got Nefta right now, so.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, Boxu, Boxu is still fighting with Gabriel, and there's going to be a point where, during the fight, suddenly Thrice appears behind Gabriel and kind of gets him with something, and a spell effect shocks Gabriel for a moment, and his body freezes. And he freezes up as the spell influences him, and Boxu's going to kind of charge past Gabriel. Zhang, you get an attack of opportunity if you want one. You want to hit Boxu on the way towards Hugo?
wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Boxu is passing you. Would you like an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay, get off a free attack, my friend.
Why does this bitch have it out for the rains?
He doesn't like rain, okay? He prefers to be dry.
What are you rolling a D20? What am I?
Yeah, it's a D20. Well, like attack roll.
Joke right there.
Just like a normal attack roll. So like with your sword, I guess. Although, do you have your sword on you?
Well, no.
I was gonna say.
So what
because you had it earlier with Shion.
Is well, oh no, he has his sword. He's not using it.
Okay.
So, but what I'll do is I'm gonna do an attack roll.
Yeah.
So, just get my sheet here. Where would that be?
Just roll as if it was your.
All
yeah.
right, so
or bang or.
I'm sorry. No. But I'm trying to just get a. So he's
You're good.
passing by, so he's passing by Zhang's body, right?
Yep.
Like, on the left here.
He was over here, and now he's over here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is gonna. So we're gonna do an attack roll.
Hit me. I can take it. Come on. 13, is that right? Just roll. It's so weird. The way the calculation works is so weird. But 13. Okay, it doesn't matter then.
But hold on. Still have to add my D10, brother. Don't count me out yet.
That's for damage, is it not?
Oh.
I think that's for
Right,
damage.
it didn't hit. So.
You didn't hit, yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
it's
well,
the attack isn't gonna quite pierce through Boxu, but you rolled a 10 too. I'm sorry, that sucks. That would have done a lot of damage. Forgive me. Boxu, boom, 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 charging toward Hugo. Now it's 2 heads instead of 3 because Nefta's the goat. All right, Nefta's doing her thing. So instead, 2 are gonna breathe fire down upon Hugo's body. So. Let me go ahead and roll for that over here. What?
Leave Hugo alone. He's a widower. Bruh.
The flames rain down on him, and you can hear him, and he's holding up his hammer, trying to create as much of a barrier as possible, as this fire blasts into his body, and his diamond is glowing, trying to protect as much as he can against this rancor's flames. But clearly, it's doing a number a bit. But he is holding back, and Boxu's voice, kind of distorted a bit, is saying, "Are you from that accursed family? Do you know Nicholas Rain?" No, don't talk bad about him. Where is the girl? And he is in the middle of this. Jong, your turn. Which feels weird. It feels like we just went through a couple of your turns. That's just reactions to stuff that was happening to you.
It's my turn. Okay.
It's actually your turn. What do we got?
Oh, man, I literally don't know what the fuck's going on.
While this is happening, I'm gonna disconnect, reconnect real quick.
Oh, go for it.
My internet's being really funky. All right, be right back.
Sounds good. Do what you gotta do. Let me play a different song here. Yeah, that's something here.
Alright, well, Gabriel's right in the way, so I'm not doing that.
If we need to cut back to you, we can. But
No, I'm just trying to... Just give me a minute.
okay. Milios, how you doing today?
Alright, well, this guy...
Oh, okay.
This
Yep.
Thrice dude,
Sorry.
he...
Yeah, nice.
Good day.
Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. John, what was that, Isaiah?
What is he on the ground, this Thrice guy? Standing next to Gabriel?
Yeah, he's got his knife inside of Gabriel's back, and a spell is currently freezing Gabriel's body.
Okay. Alright. So he's going to... I'm going to use...
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright, hold on.
Yeah?
I'll send you another message real quick.
Oh my God. All right, go for it.
Or actually, alright, I don't even need to. So the dice roll, the D10, I've been
Yeah,
doing,
yeah.
it's gonna get bumped up to a D12.
You're going for the Sashin
That's all I was gonna say.
bonuses. That's fine. That's fine.
Correct.
That's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Alright, so he's going to use Centauri.
So he has to make a DC.
Then, so yeah, I need you to do a DC.
Fails.
Okay, fantastic. So
What happens to
that's
this
gonna
poor
be-
human being that you're definitely gonna spare?
What is that?
So that's 18.
Okay, so 4d10.
Welcome back, Hannah.
All right, so it's gonna be.
I'm trying.
Okay, so-
Aw. Poor him.
No, it's
18 plus 6?
And then a 6 on top of that. So
Describe the attack for me.
24. So he's going to take, yeah. So he's normally this attack involves like Jong charging at the
yeah.
enemy,
Yeah.
but since he's standing right next to him and because he's in this particular form,
Yep.
he's just gonna kind of like. I imagine the way I want this to be envisioned is that like there's very minimal movement happening from his body, right?
Mhm.
Like he's in this state where like he's only moving if he like absolutely has to.
Okay.
And, like there is this so like he's standing there and he just kind of his head tilts as he looks over at Thrice
Mhm.
and just sort of like in the blink of an eye his hand ignites again with his purple lightning and he just swipes his hand over
Yeah.
at Thrice and it's gonna do was a 8 or 24 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna be stunned for 2 turns.
Then so he has to make a save for the stun. Again, the stun happens if he then fails the intelligence save.
Yeah, didn't you just say he
So,
failed?
okay. So, there's a dex save to get hit, and then there's the intelligence save to get stunned. Same thing with the blind from earlier.
Oh, I thought you did both. I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
so,
my bad.
Yes, he got hit.
He fails. This dude is stunned.
Okay.
He,
So now he's stunned.
yeah, he is stunned.
Okay.
Also, there's a bit of a delay with you too, Isaiah. Am I the problem? Is this happening on my end? Am I the problem?
No, I think it's Discord. It is acting
Okay.
it's a little wonky for me too.
Discord, what are you
I
doing?
might also try to,
Okay, that's
I
fine.
might also try to disconnect and reconnect.
Okay, it's all good. Oh, I got a message. Checking message. I was thinking the same.
You can read it later, bro.
No, I'm with you, Woo. I'm with you. So, okay, let me respond. Let me respond to you here, Woo.
I'm saying just read it later. It's all good.
No, I read it already. I feel you there. Or what? Okay, and then so Thrice is stunned. But the knife does remain inside of Gabriel, and so Gabriel is stunned as well. It's kind of like both of them are they're both frozen here. And Gabriel's like, John, knife. Okay. So I'm gonna say though that is Zhong's turn. Right? Zhong's turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me swap again here. We'll play a little song. Sure. Okay. So now it's Aesir's turn. So this will be super quick. Flux is gonna kind of jump in, disappear from the shadows, reappear over all the way over here next to Charlie, because she can just weave in and out of the shadows, and she's gonna do her best to kind of take on these dudes over here. Don't worry about it. Blink and suddenly Flux is over here. Shadows OP. And she's gonna start fighting them. Okay. So for people watching, half of this combat is role-based, half of it's RP-based. That's how we're treating it for today with these big old grand combats especially. So we're going to say she's kind of fighting over here, right? This song is a little too epic, I think. Let's go with this. Yeah. Cool. Meanwhile, Gabriel is frozen. Your ranker is currently incapacitated, people. He is frozen due to the stun. So, no big deal, right? Meanwhile, Leonidas is shouting, "It's a Shinwei! We have to target the anima!" And she's gonna run up to the hippo and pull out her baseball bat and whack it across the head. And she's just gonna start whacking this dude. Pop, pop, pop! As best as she can. The defenses from her are kind of falling apart, but she's doing the best she can to keep it all together. Percy is gonna also jump in front of the hippo and start throwing out his yo-yos and start trying to trip it up and entangle it and do what he can. He's got the double yo-yos now. He's also rolling super well. So he's doing his best to restrict the movement of the hippohama. This like kind of, it's not, again, not quite the hippohama, but for all intents and purposes, right? Very good. Okay. I think that's just about everything. Dal Era is still chilling over here. So that is all of that. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah. Do you want to do that now, Woo?
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Meanwhile, inside the gourd, Woo and Corin have been going at it. And we're not going to reveal too much. But what you need to know is that they are going blow for blow. Kind of like, similarly to Brack earlier, however, this is Corin at clearly a ranker. So there was not just one ranker in the squad, there was a second ranker. That's kind of the thing. However, because he got sucked into the gourd, it was just kind of crazy. But it's clear that there are... actually, Woo, I'll pass it over to you. What do you want to share about this?
I didn't know he was a ranker. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
So
You
it is
hope he
clear
was.
that, like-
This is your MO.
Yep.
Jeez, Woo.
I genuinely did not. As a matter of fact, when I talked about this, when we made the plan earlier, I was trying to get one of the weaker ones.
Yeah. He is the second in command. Yeah.
Yeah, what I will say is that the clash has been very minimal, and Wu just challenges him outright to just hit him. Like, once he realizes how powerful he is, he's even more intrigued to, like, test the fruits of his training. So he asks him, and he has a flashback to when Glue hit him with a very tempered attack.
Ooh.
To hit him as hard as he possibly can, not hold back.
And a smile creeps across his face. I quite like you. I've decided.
What did you decide?
I decided that I like you. Let's see.
Oh, kind of.
Oh,
I like you too.
Thank you.
Just tell me what angle you're coming from. You owe me that much.
From the
Kind of winded in here.
from the front, my friend.
Don't finish that sentence. Don't that sentence, please don't.
Yamedo.
I can't save you now. I can't save you now. I told you to not do it. I told you to not do it, and you did it. So.
Oh, and then
They're
Corin.
going at it blow for blow inside the gourd.
Listen.
He likes him now.
Listen.
Look, Brack, you're off the hook with the AO3 fanfic this week, okay? It is now shifted to Woo.
At this moment, Corin of the Dragon Clan, his body also slightly changes. It's not like he fully transforms, but these kind of scales start to form on his body. Blood of a fated union. And he grips the sword and like hoists it into the air and pulls it back. Human and dragon. And he slashes diagonally across your body. And
As he's doing,
yeah,
in a split second, what do you want me to roll for this to see how much damage?
do con save, or strength save, either
Con
one,
save.
either one. Strength or con, I don't really care.
I'll take strength. I'm much more proficient.
Okay, damn, 28. Shoot. All right, that's pretty good, Woo.
I would still say that he takes a good amount of damage.
Yeah,
regardless,
yeah,
but,
yeah, for sure.
so I would say the roll goes to the fact that Wu's able to react to the blow at all.
Which is showing growth. He couldn't react to glue.
So in this split second that he does that, Wu's to body reinforcement, rock solid, and then you see, and then it's not his whole body; it's just the exact portion where the slash hits turns into stone on Wu's body and absorbs and tanks a majority of the force of the hit.
Ooh, that's sick. That's great.
But he gets blown back, so Wu kind of tumbles back.
Yeah.
You can say whatever damage you want. It probably.
I don't think it matters
at least
too
20
much.
HP.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think the main thing is it's the damage combined with it pushes you kind of back. And he finishes the swing and he kind of looks over.
He kind of tumbles back.
You're alive. I tried to kill you just now. Ha!
But it worked.
I must say.
Well, I guess I gotta.
I think there's a bit of a delay between us. I don't know if it's Discord or
But
what.
I did make a promise to you, and as much as I respect you, it might be Discord.
Frank,
but
it's like a 10-second
I
delay.
will say
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. Okay. How about when you finish, you
Is
just.
it really that bad?
It's
Can I
kind of
leave?
big. I don't know. I think it's okay. Just keep going. Keep going. It's fine. If I cut you off, it's not on purpose, as you know.
Okay. All I was gonna say is I did make a promise to you, so you either gotta leave here on your own merits, or I leave your corpse here, and I don't go back on my word. Time I test a little something out. See if it works, especially since my body's in shambles as it is. I haven't slept in weeks. You're up, King. We have a deal, don't we? Don't you dare order me around as if it's your place. And then behind Wu, you see manifest a gigantic stone monkey silhouette with the same Shinsu crown that you saw take over his body the first time. But it has a corporeal form.
This thing is at least 10 stories tall, emanating behind Wu. This is the second time today that people think they can just do what they want with my home. You realize this boy belongs to me, don't you? And then he just raises his hand and forms a fist and just slams it down.
Yeah.
At this man.
He tries to block. Well, actually, so what he's gonna do is in a snap, he's gonna try to turn into hair as a reaction. It's something he can do a few times per battle to try to kind of like dodge the attack and then appear on the other side. But he's sweating. Like you could tell that like it came so close to hitting him.
And he looks at the king, looks at you like, oh, you studied the dragon arts, have you? Interesting.
You know of them.
I met one of your followers before. Listen, Wu, now that we know that we're in sync, don't ask for my help again for some time. I'm tired of it. And let me beat him on your own merits next time. Not a pawn to be used for your games. I'm in charge here, don't you forget it. Sure. Shut up next time. You like to talk too much when I'm trying to sleep. And then he chuckles slightly and disappears. Hey, what was your name again?
Okay. Corin.
Corin. And Wu kind of like hobbles over to him. I haven't had much fresh air lately. And he extends his hand to shake it.
Yeah.
It was a good duel. How about we just part ways here?
He firmly shakes Wu's hand. You're an A-rank regular. And yet I feared you for a moment there. You have earned my respect, Wu.
Maybe you could call off the rest of your troop from attacking my friends?
Huh. Well, we'll have to see about that. It's a bit of a tall order. Can I ask you this much? Can you tell me why your group is here and how you know the one with the diamond?
Honestly, that's our friend. That's the most important thing. So, I don't know how that information is going to aid you. As far as why we're here, I honestly couldn't tell you. I've been in here trading for many, many years now.
He kind of thinks and strokes his curly mustache. I have a feeling this is one of Boxu's personal matters. I'll consider it, my friend. When I get out there, I'll have a chat with him.
If you would. Let's have a rematch sometime. It'll be fun once I finish climbing.
I would appreciate that. And if you ever have need of a job, Jahad's army has room for someone like you.
Nah, sparring partner will suffice.
All right.
Anyway, there's the exit. Don't hit your way on the way out. Don't hit your head on the way out. Lots of people have done it before. It's kind of tidy.
It's a bit messy in here, so I'll do my best. A pleasure. And he gives another gentlemanly bow before leaving the gourd.
Wu just kind of drops onto the ground, exhausted, inside the gourd, and he just says to himself, "I'm not quite there yet."
Cool. All right, cool. Can I do a little test here to check the lag for a second? We're taking like a mini pause here. When I say the number, can you guys say the number back? Every single person in this call with me, okay? When I say the number, say it back to me so I can check the lag here. 13.
13.
Good God, that
13.
is a big delay. Oh my God. Okay,
Actually, you said the number and then I spoke. So I mean,
No, it's.
but
I mean,
do it again. Do it again. My bad.
That's
That's
it's
my
still
bad.
rough.
that is rough.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
How about I do it again?
That's
All right.
pretty rough.
Here
How's
we
it coming across
go.
on the screen?
I'm gonna say a number 19.
19.
19.
19.
What the frick?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's probably pretty bad. Let me check Discord real quick to see if like they're having troubles with their services.
Okay. My internet is
Check their status.
being a
See.
little
Obviously, everything
weird.
is operational, and they say the API response time is 134 milliseconds, so
Okay.
it's not
That's not bad.
bad.
It's not great.
But oh nope. Well, no, that's
Uh.
payment.
Okay.
Marketing site is fine.
I mean, I have a good
I
ping.
mean, that payment site is taking it, but
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so weird. I have a good ping too. I don't get why. Okay.
oh,
Would it
never
mess
mind.
up the
Reports
stream if
are
we-
just now starting to come in. At 10:38,
Oh.
it spiked. The number of reports spiked.
Really?
So yeah,
Okay.
they're a problem with it. Yep. Just so that you could be
I'd
able to
say
check
do
it in the
we-
future, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay. I was gonna say my connection appears to be
Yeah,
pretty
they-
stable. So, huh? Let me see.
Yeah.
They're
Down
having
detector.
problems
Would it?
Yeah. Whoa.
with.
It's
would
spiking.
Stream, we all dumped out of. Ooh.
Oh God.
If we
Oh.
ended the call and kept just your camera on real quick.
Maybe. Let's try doing that. Let's try restarting the call. I'll quit Discord and restart it, and
I
it'll just
can't
be
even go
me.
back now. That's crazy.
Oh
be
God,
right
it's
back,
so
guys.
bad. We'll be right back.
Whee!
Hi guys, it's just me now. How you doing? It's me, myself, and I. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're having some technical difficulties, but I'm sure it's fine. Am I still coming through loud and clear? It looks like it's my YouTube says excellent connection, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. Between you and me, y'all, that was pretty badass between Corin and Wu. I really enjoyed that moment. Let me see if I can relaunch it here. Okay, Discord is being relaunched. The relaunching is happening. What if I try to load YouTube? How fast does it load? It loads instantly. Huh? Uh-oh. I think it's Discord. I think Discord is pooping. That sounded weird. I don't like that. Loud and clear, Dr. Bonehead. We hear you. How about I just RP the rest of the episode? How does that sound? They never existed, y'all. It's always been me. Let me hop in. Okay.
I think that's what it might be.
Hello.
Let's try this test again, shall we?
Hola.
Hola. Okay. What the heck just happened? Why is Ace on the screen? Oh, I'm stupid. All right, I'm gonna say a number. You guys say the number back. Here we go. 17.
It's still
Oh, it's so bad.
70.
17.
17.
Got
It
it.
is so
Yeah, that's
bad.
not great.
Whoa.
That's not great.
Oh.
Literally cut out in saying the
no.
number.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I knew he said 17, so I
That's-
said it.
We this is a
yeah.
problem.
It might be server connection issues since that's at 56%.
Yeah, it might just be a
of
straight
things being
Discord.
reported, so.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. That's great. This is a technical difficulty. Okay. Well, I mean,
the status site doesn't show anything like that.
yeah. I mean,
It's weird.
Are
I'm
you
down
losing
to
packets? Is your like?
I'm so my Discord is showing like red sometimes and yellow, but my stream is totally fine, and I can pull up web pages totally fine. So, I don't know. It's definitely like my Discord, is what it
It's
seems to
definitely
be.
a Discord issue
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay.
for sure. No,
Okay.
general Discord issue.
Would it?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
I know
Discord
this
in
is
general
gonna-
because the same thing's happening to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it? Do we want to try like no cameras and just see if like
We could
can have a
try.
voice call with just Joe's camera,
We could try.
just so like there's less like information coming through.
I'm down to try. All right. So let's test it again. Ready?
Let's see.
All right. I'm gonna say a number. Here we go. Here comes a number. 35.
35.
35.
Oh my god, it's so bad. That didn't help. Feck.
I'm trying to tell you. It's server
I think it's a
Okay,
bad
you sound
server
clearer
problem.
to me now. Everybody sounds clearer.
Okay, okay. The delay
You're
is
clear.
still...
You're clear on my
Yeah,
side. It's probably on your end.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I mean, the fact Chad say gets bad.
I
Yeah.
pick up a gig down,
Here's the-
I hear you clearly.
what we could do is just pick up next week, which would suck, but like at the same time, it could be good. I mean, I think it'd be too much of a pain to work through this delay for who knows how long. That's my fear.
Yeah.
I think that would. I think. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could.
The delay is bad. The delay is bad.
The delay
Having
is
people hear me
bad.
say that is crazy.
Yeah, it's
We-
definitely bad.
Do we want to have a
That's-
moment?
yeah.
Do we want to? Okay. We could leave the episode off with something still happening because I do have something that kind of comes to mind, but either that or we save it for next week. I'm kind of torn. I'm honestly leaning towards saving it for next week.
Do you want to cliffhang? Do you want to cliffhang them, or do you want to
Yeah.
give them something to
Can
wait
you do
for,
it?
or do you want?
Well, I was thinking with all the combat happening, I could show something.
Ended up-
Do it.
That's the question.
Yeah. Let me
Say
tease.
show it.
Let me
Give
tease
'em a
something.
taste.
Let me tease something.
Yeah.
Let me tease something then, just to
We'll
end us
advertise
off.
it.
But
Advertise
before
it.
I do, like, is there anything that you would all like to say or do for your characters before we end, in case you'd like to leave us off with something?
Nothing.
I was just gonna have Nefta do more
Nothing on
things, but
Braxton.
Have to do more things. Okay. With the delay, it might be too hard.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Honestly, nah. I'm gonna save it for next time. Sorry. I'm gonna save it for. I don't think I should show it this time. I don't think I should because the cameras are off and it's just kind of it doesn't feel right. It's gonna leave a
can
bad
turn 'em on
taste in
real
my
quick.
mouth.
I turn my
We can
camera
turn
back
'em on
No,
real
no, no. I
fast.
feel. I disagree. I agree with you. I think it's too bad, bro. Like it's.
Yeah.
We should just wait for things.
I think we should wait. It's just gonna feel better to do all this when we're more kind of present.
Yeah, when it's like more in sync and can be kind of enjoyed to the fullest.
Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
this
Which
guy
is
just cut out.
I know. Yeah. Isaiah was saying in sync and it went
Everybody.
Wow, this might be the
Okay.
biggest freaking technical disaster of the entire series.
Yeah.
Discord
That's
came
not
back
true.
swinging.
Don't even say that. That is definitely not true.
Remember how you said you and
This
Discord
was
were
bad.
friends at the
We've
start
had
of the
worse.
episode?
Yeah, well, that's changed.
Discord said,
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that, bro. I
Frick
don't know
you,
why had to
Discord.
say that.
I'm with Ruka. Is there art? Show us. We don't even
I
have
wanna-
Skype as an alternative anymore. Damn it.
I mean,
Show us. Show
I
us.
don't even know.
We'll put on our cameras for 1 second.
we could.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. Ah,
Yeah,
Frank!
that's
I'm
it.
torn. I'm torn.
No,
I'm
don't
torn.
do it.
I don't think we should. We gotta save
do
it.
it.
We gotta save it. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
It's not the. Not,
It does
closing
closing
it.
It's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it'd be good.
Discord came back.
Can you at least verbally then
I can barely even
Okay,
hear
now
you guys. It's so
everybody's
bad.
like,
Set it
now,
up.
that's-
It's so bad. Oh
I
no.
can't hear a
No.
word anymore.
I don't even think a closing scene would
Yeah,
work.
everybody's cutting out.
All right,
I
y'all.
didn't hear anything.
Fall
I
Guys.
don't know what's
I
going
would
on.
do more, but like we are falling apart at the seams here. I don't think we could do anything. That sucks, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed. We will continue where we left off next time, but we made a lot of progress. I will say this much. I'll tease this much. The fight is reaching its kind of it's nearing the end as we go along, as kind of forces or kind of things are happening, conversations are happening, individuals are kind of you'll see. Let's put it that way. The dream has been ended. We're gonna see where that goes. Ruka says you could do a non-spoiler end. Closure. What do I do for closure? Okay, let me think. Closure. What do I even do for closure here? I could have us, Nefta, you want to do some Nefta stuff, Hannah. Did you want to do anything to give us like an ending scene?
Depends on how much free reign you give me.
You have free reign. I mean, you're welcome to do what you like here. This is mostly an RP battle, as I said earlier. It's like half rolls, half RP. So, okay, chat. Ooh.
Okay, so
Okay. Go for it, Hannah. I'll let you take the lead here, and then I might follow up with something once you take over here, Hannah. I'll give you full reign, and there's gonna be lag. So,
because I mean, it would have been her turn.
Right. That's
so...
true. Well, close enough. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So
no, because Wu just ended the board. Eden wasn't on the
well,
board.
that's true, but good enough. Yeah, you're right. Okay, sounds good. I will give you the reins here.
Or was that not correct?
No, it's right. I kind of went weird and went like
No,
Wu on the
what the
gourd
term
is
says.
different from the outside. Oh, I see, Ruka. You just mean like team positions.
What,
So
she took out Wu on the outside.
true. Yeah, it's true. Time to delete that. Boop.
Outside Wu's gone.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, so that's fine. If you could then just what would Eden do on this turn, and then I might piggyback off of that.
Okay, so Eden / Nefta again is watching Shiro Aeon. She's Box's beeline for Hugo and like takes note. Also takes note of Hugo and his build. She's like, just to look at, but she's like, don't care about them.
Yeah.
Looks at Thrice and seeing that like
Hey,
stunned
yeah,
a ranker,
Yeah.
and she's
I can hear
not-
her
can you not
decently
hear me?
enough. I can hear her decently enough.
You're cut off.
You're cutting off a little bit, but
Everyone's cut.
You're cutting out a lot.
really?
Everyone.
It wasn't
I can't
that
hear you
bad
shit,
for
Joe.
me.
I'll make it super short.
Okay.
All right, so I'll make it fast. Nefta sees all that's going on, disregards the Hippohama, and focuses on Charlie and the soldiers on the outside, because she sees that they're blocking technically the escape route. And y'all are gonna hear this high-pitched sound that you hear, or that y'all heard in Paradigm City when Eden went full transformation, and these fiery speed form above her and shoot at like supersonic speed at the 3 soldiers that Flux is fighting.
Of course. Of
You
course.
want to do away with them, Joe, or if you want to piggyback off of that, because she's
So I think
trying
that's
to make the opening
yeah.
it out. Realize it's
Okay.
like rough.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, so I'll go ahead and I'll follow your lead here with that. I get what you're putting down for sure. So all right, since I'm loud and clear, I will direct it then. So yeah, so we have Nefta here, who again, as Hannah just said, it's very reminiscent of the 91st floor, rising into the air, just stepping on the crumbling stones of Wu over here, of the clone, and dashing in towards these soldiers over here.
No, she fires them. She fires them from where she was at.
Oh, sorry, frick, my bad. Yes,
You're good.
she's doing a similar kind of attack, but from her current position, but firing this kind of fiery force over to the other end. I think what would happen here is Flux would notice it coming, and Charlie's initial reaction would be to turtle up with the turtle hair as this attack is incoming, barely even reacting. But Flux, I'm going to say that Flux kind of, in this moment, is like, you idiot, and she's going to kind of tackle him out of the way over here. But these 3 soldiers, I think they'd be freaking toast. I think they'd be toast.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that too. It's a half RP battle, and these guys are nameless soldiers that I brought in just because there's a whole squad here. And I think they would melt like butter, just like back at the 91st floor. So they don't have any special privileges like the rest of them do. So that's what I would say happens there. But what I will say to piggyback off of this moment is that all the fighting, so to Ruka's point, we have positions here. We have Gabriel, who is still frozen by Thrice. Jong, who I will say this, I didn't say this earlier for Jong. Thrice was injured bad, like really, really bad. And so his force on Gabriel is weakening. Boxu is still raining down on Hugo. Rain, haha, get it? Leonida is and Percy and every they're battling this giant hippo that erupted into the middle of the cave. Shiro and Shion, they're still fighting. She's trying to get words in. Clearly, Shiro is very shaken up by this Nefta moment. The reminder of his master clearly is something that Shion was going to bring up. She received the pocket, the information from Eden, but not in this way. The way it happened was clearly not what she intended, but it did kind of... His eyes are wide as he's struggling now against Shion, who is using Tiger and Dragon style, something that he never mastered. Meanwhile, Leaf is, now that the cave has been erupted, Leaf has a new idea, a new spark in her mind, which we'll get to next episode. Dal Era is chilling with Brack. The two of them are having a nice cup of joe as they protect Crystal Girl and Dreaming Girl. But what I will say is, Brack, you would notice that the girl who is sleeping, Al, her eyebrows kind of flutter and flash. And they start to slowly, very, very slowly, and sleepily kind of open up. And that's, I think, where we're going to end the episode. My God, that was a friggin' ride. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Discord said no more.
If it was clear, I gotta watch the end of the stream.
Discord did not want this episode.
No, you guys probably didn't catch any of that. Oh, jeez. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We will we'll hear you guys clearly next time, But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the cast for being amazing. You guys are awesome, and I love each and every one of you. And this is episode 140, and this is making me grateful for you guys. I don't know, frick. Thank you. That's right. I can see the camera is so clear.
You can always see part of me.
Frick. Whatever, man. We're making it work. You guys can see Hannah's heart message there. There was a lot of new people in the stream today. Thank you very much for watching. Normally we don't have... Okay, that's a lie. We have technical difficulties, but normally not this bad. So... feel free to join us next time. Next Friday, we'll continue with the arc. It should be the finale of the arc.
Never betrayed us.
That's true. This is a bad... Normally, it's OBS. This is a Discord betrayal. Join us for the finale of the arc next Friday. It's going to be a freaking good time. And Crystal Girl is fine. Ruka, of course. And for all the people who want fan art and whatever else, the Discord is down below. We'd be more than happy to have you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next Friday for the next episode. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Adios. Peace.
Peace.